Welcome back to the collective. I'm sitting here with Yanni K,
Yep.
Settle Montana,
What's going on? Merry Christmas.
and Schlagenstein. And I'm Red Summers. How's everybody doing?
Fucking good, man.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry
Tis
Christmas.
the season.
Ho,
Tis the
ho, ho,
season.
you filthy animals.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Bro, we just watched Red 1 last night.
Oh, it's on Netflix now, dude.
It's pretty good.
Bro, hella good.
Is it-
It's-
is it good?
It's a cool concept because obviously every Christmas movie is the fucking same.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, they got the peak and then the downfall and then right back into Christmas. And
So
then
I
it's-
wonder when Santa Claus crashes his sleigh this movie.
yeah. But dude, this one had like a great idea for how to interpret
Great writing.
Christmas, bro.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Is it original?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
its own idea.
I was gonna say I didn't know if that was a remake.
Do you
or
know?
something.
Do you know anything about it?
Is the
Well,
Rock-
what's funny is a funny story about it. Do you guys remember when we were at the? I don't know what movie we were watching. We were sitting there in the previews, and it was taking forever.
it was Red One. It showed it like
Dude,
three
it
times.
showed it like,
it was when we
yo,
went to
dude,
Planet of the
it had-
Apes. Planet of the
Oh
Apes.
yeah,
we all did go watch
It
that.
had to have
Yeah.
been like
They
what?
played it like 3
40
times.
times. Dude,
Yeah.
that Nike commercial played back to back to back.
Yeah, like 4
We're like,
times.
we just
dude.
we're all in the theaters. We look over. We're like,
Hey,
we
at the-
stuck on a loop
Dude,
right
we
Yeah,
were
now.
at the
literally
second
watching
time,
the
just
same
looked over. I was
movie.
like, dude, am I tripping? That was
Is-
my
is The
They're
cousin
Rock
just not
next to
coming
me.
out with the good movies or what?
Yeah, dude, he was like, dude, when did Nike start being in the middle of our previews?
Yeah.
How is
Start
how
throwing-
is The Rock in the same movie 3 different times?
Is the Rock the Santa's like
He's
like
like-
bodyguard?
He's his number one
bodyguard.
guy.
Like his
bro.
bodyguard?
Yeah. Bodyguard.
What's that guy's name? He plays
Chris Evans.
No, the other guy.
Santa Claus?
No, yeah, Santa
Saint
Claus.
Nick?
But I'm like, oh yeah, Saint Nick. There we go. I'm like sitting here like,
Mrs. Claus?
no. He plays
Rudolph.
the fool from the Daily Globe or the.
You're killing me.
That's
right now.
from Spider-Man,
yeah,
bro.
what's his name?
I can't
Dude,
Dude,
remember
that
his
is
name.
that is Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's what I said. Yeah, no. I was
What's his
gonna say
name?
Santa
I don't know
Claus,
his
yeah.
name
I'm
though.
trying to think.
Oh man,
I know who you're.
Dude, there's
I'll look it
a-
up.
I'm drawing blanks.
This-
I'm shooting blanks.
I'm shooting
He's
blanks.
the Green
Hey,
Goblin.
No,
He's not.
He's the
Never
guy
mind.
that
Sorry,
works at
sorry.
the
Yeah,
Daily
you're right.
Globe.
You're
He's
right.
like,
You're
I
right.
need pictures of Spider-Man.
Dude, he's just on blow the whole time.
Dude,
There's
there's one scene. It doesn't like.
He's like, I'm gonna shoot that dude out of the fucking sky.
Hey,
Jonah Jameson.
Jonah Jameson.
No, what does he say? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
there's one part in it where the guy does it. It doesn't spoil none of the movie or whatever, but it's like it pulls into a scene, dude, and it's all him doing push-ups, and it's Mrs. Claus. She's like $4.95,
Dude, he's
$4.90.
ripped.
Yeah, dude,
He's fucking
and she's
jacked in
like,
that movie,
She's
too.
like 500 push-ups in 5 minutes.
Wait, this is in Red One.
Yeah, dude, it's hella good,
He
bro.
tells The Rock or whatever in that movie. He's like, dude, you know I cut over 2.5 million calories every Christmas Eve, and this dude is just fucking lifting up 7.
So
plates, bench
he's
and shit.
fat all
in the-
year.
in
no,
trailer.
no,
he's ripped,
fucking
dog.
jacked, bro.
Oh,
in
so
the
I thought you were
wintertime,
saying like.
the trailer, he looked pretty
He's
cut,
fucking-
bro.
Bro,
Yeah, yeah.
it
I
shows
thought you
him-
were saying like he was fat, and then like
No.
the Christmas Eve is when he loses.
No,
all the
bro,
weight.
But
he's
then
like
he says like, yeah, like you know I cut over 2.5 million calories every Christmas
he's all like
Eve.
he's like, hey, he looks at it, he's like, you want a cookie?
He's like the solution to everything.
Was
No,
Chris
that
Evans'
was a
character
good
pretty cool?
Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie.
I
bro.
actually started it the other night. I just never finished it.
yeah,
Well,
me and my
so-
stepdad just watched it.
So me and Renee put it on because my shout out my little cousin, bro. She got me the Black Falcon, like the Lego set. It's like the Millennium Falcon, but it's just the Dark Falcon or whatever.
Oh, that's what you sent me.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. And we're doing it the whole time, bro. I was tired.
How
bro.
many pieces is that?
1,500.
Fuck me.
Dude,
bro.
my buddy had one. I can't remember what it was. I wanted to say it was a replica of.
The Death Star or something.
No, it was a replica. I can't remember, but it was 4,000 pieces.
Probably the Falcon then, bro.
Maybe it might have been the Millennium Falcon.
It might be.
Because dude, there's 2 different sizes for the
It was the
Millennium
big.
Falcon.
It's the.
oh yeah,
He
bro.
paid like 1,400 for it.
Oh,
or
my
something like
God.
that. Or like 1,200. I can't remember.
Bro, so
I know
there's
it's expensive.
the
Though.
big ones. There's like the Star Destroyer is one of the big ones. They're coming out with a Death Star, like a big Death Star, bro. And then they have the Millennium Falcon, which is like $800-900 bucks.
What do
dude.
you guys want for Christmas this year? If you guys could choose anything,
I want my
would you
family to
want?
be healthy and all together, bro.
That's a
That's
good
my
one.
number
Some
one.
peace of mind, dog.
Health,
That's a good
wealth,
one.
peace for sure.
health, wealth, peace. Well, I was gonna say I wanted a brand new bike, but
Yeah,
want a red
I'll
rifle
take an
BB gun.
8-ball if you got one.
I mean, you guys are all getting real serious about your families. I thought I was wanting a new Xbox One.
I would say it was
Xbox,
funny.
you mean
Yeah, I
Series
want a
X
fucking
or
Xbox.
Series X.
You guys should buy me and Cody both brand new Xbox.
How about you suck
If
a
I
dick?
could, I would.
No,
Because we
dude.
could get some banging content.
Honestly,
in the
dude.
Discord or
We'll get it. We'll get it.
You know they
Xbox One.
discontinued the Series S?
the
What?
the smaller one.
They don't make those no more.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Now you can just get
I don't even
the-
think they're making more Xboxes, bro.
No, I think they're waiting for the new one. I guess somebody was saying that they're about to go like full PC. Dog.
There's a new Xbox
What?
coming
already.
already.
It's gonna be a few years, bro.
But there is one. So wait,
I-
so
they said before like 2027 or something, right? We
why
talked
would
about
they
it
do,
on
why
one of
would
the
they
pods.
do that? Because they're literally coming out with GTA 6 on Series X.
Because,
So,
bro, GTA 5 saw 3 consoles, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Ooh,
true,
you know
that's
what
true.
though? That's
a
what
good
no,
point.
but you do have
Bro,
a good point.
but what I'm
too.
saying is, like, yeah,
why would
are
you
we gonna-
release a game and like 2 years later on that for that?
Because all they're gonna do
Yeah,
is
'cause
just
they're just
upgrade
gonna
it,
charge.
bro.
They're just gonna charge you.
They're gonna charge you.
Oh yeah, dude. GTA 5 came out on PS3 and Xbox 360, bro. Then when the new ones come out, they're like, oh hey, you can upgrade your
GTA 5 was out during
3 consoles,
Xbox
bro.
360.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
3
yeah,
consoles.
Was it really?
That's
Yeah.
where I played GTA 5 for the first time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the one game that's seen all those consoles.
So it's been
like
Xbox
that, bro.
360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
Series X.
I think
That's
it
nuts.
is the
still
high,
grossing
or it's,
players,
or
bro.
it's one of the
That's
highest
nuts,
grossing games. Or
It's
it is.
pro-
It
well,
is
dude,
gotta
No,
be
it
the
is
highest.
the
You know what
highest.
pisses
But it's
me
only
off
the microtransactions that's
well,
keeping
yeah,
it like
the-
that.
in
shark
my
cards,
in my
dude,
opinion,
crazy.
bro, in my opinion, and this is strictly my opinion, I think Red Dead has more potential than GTA 5.
That's
I've
what,
been
that's what
saying
everybody
that.
says.
and they don't do shit with that game.
Well,
They're
So-
actually, I just
You know why
I just
they pulled
tagged
that
him.
game, though?
I just tagged him in something, and they're finally adding something.
yeah,
They're just
Dude, they made
adding
the online.
Have you been on recently?
I haven't played
during
I haven't
winter-
touched the controller in months.
It's all snowy and shit,
Yeah,
right?
during winter they made it to where the changes with the season.
No
so now
shit.
when you're in Valentine and stuff, it's literally snowing.
I love it. One
It's
of-
snowy and
to
shit.
me, bro. It goes Skyrim, Red Dead 2, Def Jam 5 from New York.
That's
I
your
would
top
say-
3 right there.
That's my top three.
Okay.
I would say yeah, dude, I like Skyrim.
but that's those are your that's
do
your
like
top 3 of
That's
all
my
time.
top three.
That-
I used to be
those
an
are
adventurer.
valid. Those
the
are valid games.
replayability of Skyrim is fucking retarded.
Dude, well, dude, it's
That's
you
a
can,
big thing
You can
with
be a
games.
different.
How-
You can
what
live
do
a
you do in
different, a
replay?
completely different life
Yeah.
every time.
On
you
Skyrim?
can, instead of
Yeah.
becoming,
Oh, yeah,
instead
dude.
of becoming a vampire, you can become a werewolf.
dude, you
or
can literally just
become a,
play that game as a blacksmith or a merchant. The whole game.
exactly. You can
Yeah, you
literally-
really could.
You really
dude.
could. Like, dude, I did a whole run through one time.
You could have a family.
where I just went. I went all the way into alchemy, and I just made potions. Like that's all I did. I made potions. Didn't do anything. Like I did like one-handed combat, and alchemy was my biggest thing. And I would just drench my blades in fucking poison that I made.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and then you can join the-
Hey,
you
you
can join
hit
the-
you hit them once and then you run away.
and it just drains
Yo,
all their shit.
What's
yeah.
that? What's that one place called? You can join the College of
Winterfell.
Winterfell, yeah, and
Winterhold.
become like a really good
Winterhold,
Winterhold.
Winterfell.
I think it's Winterhold.
Winterfell's the one that's in fucking Game of Thrones.
That's right.
It's
That's right.
It's Winterhold, I think.
Yeah, Winterfell.
I'm just getting them crossed up.
Yeah, dude, he's like, no, it's Winterfell.
You're like, yeah, you know, like the first guy you meet is Jon Snow.
Yeah,
and
come on, man.
He's like, dude, no, Jon Snow, and then
It's easy to get that mixed up
kid
because there's
falls
still
out of the
dragons
window.
flying around.
Oh
everywhere
yeah.
and shit.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
that,
Skyrim.
that game though, bro. Dude. I've spent countless hours on that fucking game, dude.
I have, dude. If I spent as much time applying it to learning any new life skill as I have Skyrim, I have lived 5 complete different lives.
The thing is about
in the
I
world
find
of
that-
Skyrim.
the
I
only
find
thing
that
I wish about
fascinating.
Skyrim is I wish they would have made the battle scenes like you know that one when you storm Winterhold and
Where it's like the
with
two armies and
Stormcloaks.
shit.
Yeah, if they would have made that like way bigger.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude,
Like,
when
way more
I was
people-
so stoked the first time I was playing that, and I was like, dude, I can't wait to just get on that battlefield.
Yeah.
And then you kill like 20 dudes, and
Yeah,
it's
and
over.
then it's over.
Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
the
what I'm saying.
fuck,
If they would have made it
bro?
to where
Yeah.
there was like literally like an army that you have to fight with
Yes.
your army, that shit would be nuts.
Like that chivalry game. You were
Yeah,
showing
yeah, I
me?
like chivalry.
Dude, that
Or
game
like
is fun.
Kingdom
We would
Come
have a good time with
Deliverance,
that.
bro. Like you
What-
guys ever
what-
heard of that? It's
What's it called?
It's called Kingdom Come Deliverance. They're about to come out with the second one, and I've never played it, but I know a lot about
Is
it.
it kind of like Risk?
It's
Dude, Risk is hella fun, bro.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love Risk.
it's more like, bro, like the world. There's so much detail in it. Like literally, it's just like kind of like Skyrim or Red Dead in a sense of like everything you do in this game holds consequences.
Okay.
Like good or bad or whatever. Like if
Yeah.
you like, and you can play the game however you want, kind of like Skyrim. But like if you get caught stealing something in that game, they'll brand you.
Oh,
they
shit.
brand your face like with a hot iron, and
Damn.
and it affects all your future outcomes, like your conversations with people and shit.
That's
because
crazy.
they know now they know you're a thief.
Now they know you're a thief.
You know, or like if you are like at a pub or whatever in that game and you're known for getting into fights, motherfuckers will stay clear of you. If you're a
Damn.
hero, people will clap when you're
is
around.
this game on?
That's
Is
cool,
this game
for
on
real.
Xbox or what?
I think it's PC.
What's it
Oh,
called?
fuck those
It's
guys.
called Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, it's
Kingdom Come
fucking.
Deliverance.
I've never played it, bro, but it's like something like that. Like the little nerd. It just gives me a nerd boner.
There's a game that I like
Well,
to
you
play.
like details and intricate. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to just go in and play simple
But
game.
I
Have you guys ever played Bannerlord?
No, you've told me about it.
I've heard about
That
it.
game's badass. Dude.
You're like commanding whole armies in that shit.
Yeah, but the same thing is like you go around to different like castles and stuff, and you build up your your reputation, so you can be like really good, and like all the other like
You could be like
dukes.
a Genghis Khan.
Yeah, like all the other dukes or all the other like what is like the kings
There's
like
counts, dukes.
Yeah, every other duke that runs an army, like
I
they'll
think
know
a count
who you
is
are.
above
Okay.
a duke.
They'll know if you're a good leader or not.
The count is like the guy. Like the kids, I only know that from the Count of Monte Cristo.
But there's like generals, counts, dukes, princes.
Yeah, there's like
kings.
the Duke of Wellington, like he.
But I think what would you call that? Hierarchy tiers?
It's nobility.
No, yeah,
Nobility tiers?
Yeah, your nobility.
Because obviously, like it goes the king, the queen,
Right.
then it would be the prince, and then the
Princess or whatever. And then I think right under that is a count.
Like,
Or
is,
a general.
he his consigliere then?
My consigliere.
Look at noble hierarchy.
The ranks of nobility in order of precedence are Duke, Marquess or Marquis, Earl, Viscount, and Baron.
Oh, Baron. Yeah.
Baron, I thought
Baron,
Count
I
would've
think,
been
is just like a
Baron, though.
landowner. Like I think a baron
Well,
is
the
somebody
Duke.
that
Well, no,
owns a lot.
that's
Baron-
top to bottom.
Baron is the son.
that's
of,
not
Sorry,
top to
that's
bottom.
top to bottom. My
Baron
bad.
is the son of the United States president.
Yeah, get it fucking right.
For a second, I'm like, where you going?
I love my suitcase.
That shit is funny, bro. All the remixes they do to
That
that.
shit. I love my suitcase.
No, one thing that's what I was gonna say is earlier. I lost my train of thought. Is what you want for Christmas? What I noticed is this was a couple weeks ago. Anytime when I would like be drinking with people and like take a cheers or whatever, I always say to health, to wealth, to peace. But I never said that to people when I'm sober, like, and just doing normal shit. So I'm just gonna say it all the time now. To health, to wealth, to peace.
Yeah.
All the time.
Fuck
I don't
yeah.
got to drink for it, And also another thing, for Christmas, I want Boise State to beat the shit out of Penn State.
That'd be nice.
That'd be a good
Let's
Christmas.
go meet Notre Dame or
late
Georgia.
Christmas present, but
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
I
alright
think
with
Notre
that.
Dame can beat Georgia.
They look good too, dude.
Did you catch any of the games at all?
I've had a fucking
yeah.
whirlwind of a weekend.
Yeah, no,
to be
I
honest
feel
with
you.
you.
No,
before we dive into this, I wanted to say, you know how you spend a lot of time on Skyrim,
I spent so much
dude.
time.
So you know how like I got my iPad for school last year, and you know how I've been playing RuneScape like a motherfucker.
Oh, you?
play RuneScape?
I looked at my time played, dude. I have like 33 days of time played on that game.
Holy fuck!
shit,
since
bro.
you started
Since
playing
I
on
started
your
that
iPad,
one account, bro.
Since you just got your
to-
iPad?
on
Huh?
RuneScape.
Since
Yeah.
you just
You need
Just
to,
that one account.
you need
bro.
to start learning how to
You need
speak
to
like
link up-
Mandarin or
Yeah,
some
for
shit.
real.
You need to link up with Mac, dude. He plays that shit. Like,
For real?
Yeah.
No, he does
RuneScape,
not,
bro.
dude.
He's in like Facebook groups and shit, dude. Like
For RuneScape?
Yeah, he loves that.
I'm
shit.
on a Facebook group, bro. I love that game.
Hey,
dude.
shout out Mac Dillon, bro. You're,
there's-
you're a
Shout out
nerd just
Mac.
like all of us are.
Yeah.
Hey,
for
bro.
real.
There's that game, bro. It came out in 1999, and it's
The
still
OG
got
one did?
thousands of
Well, dude,
people.
that game
bro.
had like one of the best chat rooms too. Like,
Well,
like
the whole world is your chat room.
yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Dude.
Like you can chat with anybody.
That's probably my favorite game of all
What
time.
do they
dude.
call those? Like MOBs or like
MMORPG?
MMORPGs? Yeah,
What does
People can say like
MMO stand for?
it's like multiplayer mass
mass multiplayer online.
role playing game.
Yeah,
Roleplay-
yeah,
roleplay
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever
Like
fucking
Diablo
thought about
is like that too. Like the newer Diablos, it's like everybody that you run into. Like if you load into Diablo like 4 right now, every person that you run around with is somebody that's actually playing
Yeah.
that game at that same time.
Dude,
yeah.
shout out my older brother for getting me into that shit and fucking giving me this lifelong bullshit.
Yeah,
of
for real,
trying to
yeah.
fucking get into this game and beat it, dude.
Yeah, that's something
You've
you're
all
That's
become
how I-
addicted to
That's
playing
how I feel
RuneScape.
about
I am, bro.
fucking Clash of Clans, bro.
I still play that shit.
I
He
do
didn't know
too,
you
every
played,
day.
bro. I
Yeah,
literally
you
had to
should.
tell him.
You should join our clan.
I have a
bro.
clan, bro.
How big is your like?
I
All
got
your
like
all your
50
homies?
people,
Is
yeah.
it your homies or is it like random?
It's homies and people I know.
No, you gotta get.
We got like
you gotta
50
get mine,
people,
dude.
bro.
No,
You guys need to go to
I'm the
war.
lead- I'm the
yeah,
leader
let's
of
go to
the-
war then.
Yeah.
Huh? Your
You don't
clan
want
versus
this.
Your clan versus
You
my
don't want.
clan.
After
Dude,
this,
I
we'll
don't
get
even
it set
know
up.
what
Are you guys in
dude.
war right now?
No.
Okay, we'll set up a
honestly,
friendly war
I
and
will
I'll
be
beat
honest.
that
My
ass.
clan has been MIA.
Okay,
Clash
so
of
if you want to
Clans. I've
get
been
into the
king
clan,
of this
bro, let
shit.
me know.
What's your town hall level?
I'm maxed out, bro.
Dude, no way.
I'll show you right now.
You're if you're maxed out, that means you're the number one player in the world.
This
No, no,
fool,
no,
this
no, no.
fool really is fucking like that.
I'm
on
level.
Clash of
I think
Clans,
I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
town hall
for
level
real, I was
11.
gonna say,
I'm
yeah.
maxed out at town hall level 11 right now.
He plays an unhealthy amount of Clash of Clans.
He's all buying shit.
I was in
The
this
only-
clan when me and this dude first met. He was like, "Dude, fucking download it and get on." And this guy would text me. He's like, "Dude, do your raid.
Do your raid.
Do
dude.
it.
Make sure you do it. Set
And I ended up getting booted from the clan because I can't do it.
Cody, the only thing I buy is the gold pass every month.
I don't think I've ever bought that.
So look, this is here. You can take a gander, bro.
Here, I'll let you look at mine.
He's like,
But
no.
no, Clash of Clans, bro, is one of those games, dude, that we like. Me,
you're-
Gavin, Dalton, and Riley. We started a clan, bro, and then Riley was the leader because he made it, and then a few years ago, he's like, bro, I don't play this game enough, and then he handed the reins to me, bro, and he's like,
Took it and ran with it.
yeah, bro, and now we have I've got co-leaders that run the clan for me and shit, dude.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
insane.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, this
I
is
basically
sick.
played it all throughout high school, dude. And we had a thing
Yeah,
where
Shoggy, you're not gonna be able to
Yeah,
contend
you're
with me,
level
bro.
you're level 13, maxed out. I'm level
17.
17 to
11.
open that window.
You're-
just a smidge instead of turning.
Your town
it
hall's
on.
13.
Town Hall 17.
We'll just see
17?
what it does.
Oh, I clicked on. Hold
That's
on.
the clan castle you clicked on.
Yeah, I
bro.
clicked on the clan castle.
Because that's all you're gonna get.
I don't really.
Dude, your town hall's 17. Jesus Christ, Kaiser. How long have you been
Too
playing
bright.
this
Too
game?
bright from the back.
For a few
I
years,
thought,
bro.
Okay,
I
no,
thought
you're
I,
good,
dude,
you're
I've
good.
been playing since high school. I thought I was fucking far.
No, you just
This
suck.
dude's town hall level 17. I'm level 11. Do you know how far 17 from 11 is? That's like probably 2 years worth of
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
Clash of Clans on me.
that's why I didn't want to play no more. I was like, dude, I was like, bro, I cannot commit fully to this stuff.
Dude,
Like,
this is a lifelong game,
Yeah.
bro. Like seriously.
I'm like, dude, I'm trying to find a wife right now.
remember the
can't
first
fucking
time-
play Clash of Clans right now.
I was trying to upgrade my Expo, dude, and it took like fucking 8 days.
Oh yeah,
dude,
shit
9
takes
days.
forever, bro.
Oh,
not
yeah,
fun.
I got a
And
speaking
new one.
of speaking of
Shit
games,
sucks.
one
What
thing
is
I wanted
that?
to bring up.
It's the 16.
Oh yeah, you got the
that is the
16,
16?
dude.
Yeah, it's just the basic 16, not the plus.
Why didn't you get the new ones?
This
Why
was
didn't you
free.
get
It was
no
free.
these ones?
It was free. I got the
Nuh-uh.
16 for free.
Yeah,
I
he
just
went
had-
in and he said, "I'm Cody Morgan."
Yeah,
and I gave
I
it
said
to
He
him.
said, "I'm slapping my dick on your forehead."
Yeah,
They literally start
mushroom
bowing to you.
stamping
They're
you.
like, my consigliere.
No, when you walk into the store,
Cody
red,
Morgan's flag.
people are confused. Red, you're hauling ass to the door. You're holding it open. You try to roll this red carpet out.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Come in with a cane and shit.
Hey.
Girl, do you know who this is? I still don't know who that is.
If somebody doesn't look at Cody, I'm like, hey,
I have a scroll.
do you know who this fucking guy is?
May I please have your attention?
Cody
Cody
Morgan.
Morgan Schlagenstein.
Cody Morgan, Duke of Schlagenstein.
Have you guys ever seen a Knight's Tale?
A Knight's Tale
He's
is
all-
Heath
when he
Ledger.
has like the long name.
It's
He's
free
like,
on YouTube right now.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
He starts going off. He's like, "Thank you." When he walks away.
He's all,
Dude, that would low key probably be me, dude. He's all gambler and shit. He's, he's
the
all
Knight's
naked when
Tale
they
is
first
awesome.
find him.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's
it's
all
so
fucked
funny,
up.
bro.
Knight's Tale is
He's
amazing.
funny, dude.
that
What's his
guy.
name, bro? He
The
plays-
redheaded dude or the fucking the bigger dude?
Actually, funny story. So the guy that's in his crew, he plays in dodgeball. He's the pirate, Steve the pirate.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you know?
Steve the Pirate.
One of my buddies, dude, was riding a
Dude,
Greyhound.
real quick, like in dodgeball, he's like, "There's somebody in our crew that's
Just a
dressed like
pirate.
a
no way
pirate."
he was on the grid.
Dude, he was on a
Don't even
Greyhound,
notice.
and he was going from somewhere Southern California up to Washington or Oregon, and he was in a Greyhound, dude. And the dude that came and sat next to him was that fool.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, dude.
That's a
he was talking to
wild
him.
story.
He was just telling him like about his life and stuff, and mainly he was just cutting it up. and
That's
shit,
tight.
but
He's all dude.
You scared the shit out of me when you looked up over
you
there,
just
bro.
freaked me out
I
when
was
you
low
did
key
that.
like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Have you ever seen? Hold
Hold on. I was saying something. About.
That guy sat down.
Oh
next
yeah,
to
the
homeboy.
homeboy from the movie.
No, I was saying something beforehand though.
Sir Ulrich von.
Oh no,
Oh, gambler. You'd be
no,
just
the
like,
like video game. It was on the video game topic. Sorry, it was back. Marvel just came out with a free game called Marvel Rivals, and you could play with the squad.
My cousin's trying to get me to
What do
play
you
that.
what do you
with
Bro,
do? What do you do?
Dude,
It's like
literally-
Overwatch.
Yeah, it's like Overwatch.
It's like Overwatch,
That's what,
but
never
all
played
Marvel
Overwatch.
characters.
well, that's how I've never played it, but
I'm trying to
it's-
describe it in a
It's
different
like
way.
it's like 5-on-5, but it's like a bunch
fighting.
of teams.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a battle royale kind of, but it's like 5-on-5, and you have like you have characters that are like support. You guys got like tanks,
okay,
you got
yeah.
like that shit like that.
Dude,
but bro, it
Magneto
looks dope.
OP. Magneto and Punisher.
Yeah.
Dude, when
if
the
you
Punisher
don't make
suits
Magneto
up-
OP in anything that he's in, then
You're
you
stupid.
You're down.
Yeah, that's literally the conversation we had yesterday. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, if I was going through the character list, and I was like, dude, if Magneto's not top 3, even top 2,
Yeah.
then it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But they got like Wolverine, Punisher,
So the Marvel characters.
Star Lord,
but they're also they're gonna release
adding.
new people like all the time.
So what?
One of the first things that they're going to be coming out with on the game though, in like a release, like an update, is the Fantastic Four. So that shit will be.
What was
dope.
the ranking
I hope
of
that
Magneto?
movie doesn't suck.
They didn't have like ranking.
It wasn't like a ranking?
I think you can like build up your characters though. I think you can go through and build
Dude,
them up.
you can get like tiers.
Tears,
I think.
yeah. I'll be down to play that.
100. I call Venom.
No, Venom's in it, yeah, for real.
No, and he's a fucking tank in that too.
What's the game that you like make your own Marvel character? That's an old one.
It's an online game.
You can make your own. What would your own
Yeah.
online? What would your own character be if you could make?
You
one?
can pick like your own powers and shit. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Money
Kyle was
Man.
showing me. Dude.
I'd be Money Man.
Money
I think
Man.
it's DC. It's not Marvel. It's DC.
Okay, yeah.
It's like
be
heroes
Money
and
Man.
villains or
Yeah.
something weird like that. Yeah.
Well, there's some DC updates that we could throw in on the pod because we figured it out
That's
when
right.
I was on
Oh,
Google.
okay. So
Was
What
they're
happened?
not doing the Riddler show for the foreseeable future.
Yep.
They're gonna start filming, like the script is done
Yep.
for Batman 2. So they're gonna start filming.
So they
like
even
early
started filming it yet?
Well, early
they just
2025.
got done writing it.
How
They
long?
just got
How
done
long?
finishing
How long
it.
do you think it took him to write that script?
Fuck,
for
bro.
Batman?
Well,
Since
they
the
started
movie.
since the end of the second one, but he said
I don't
what-
care how long it takes as long
Yeah.
as they do it justice.
He said the only way that they would have ended up doing it a trilogy is if the second one was right.
What do you
like
got?
people force the second one. If you
What-
think about it, they always push out the second one to hop off the first one.
Yeah, as long
as
the
a big
quality-
as a big Batman fan for you and you guys as DC
superhero fans
universe,
and shit.
what do you want to see in Batman 2? Like what would
Realism.
what would make you happy? Like
Just keep it as real as it's been, dude. That's for
Like-
me personally, for sure.
but what does that mean though?
No, you want to see Batman.
I want to see
go through
Batman
some
fuck
shit.
Catwoman.
Yeah. If they don't have an explicit
I want to
version,
see.
Rated
I
R.
want a lesbian.
Hey, yo, dude, people
I want
in
a
the theater,
lesbian
they're like,
sex
"What
scene.
the fuck is rated B
I
and P?"
hope.
What the fuck
rated
is
B
what is
and
rated
P?
B?
Rated
B
B and B.
It's my voice.
Should that be the
in a
title?
time.
No, but on a
Bruce
real note,
Wayne.
dog.
Should that be the
Catwoman.
title of the episode? BMP Christmas.
Yeah, dude.
BMP Christmas.
A BMP
Yeah,
Christmas.
sure.
Have you seen a
Whatever.
Benchwarmers?
This is
when
my
he's all like,
BNP consigliere.
she's all, I watched
Johnny
this movie
K.
with my parents that you guys recommended.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
had a bunch of sex,
It's a
lesbian
porn.
sex scenes in it. He's all, oh, here, try this one. She's all, no lesbian sex scenes. He's all,
He's
I
like,
think
there's two.
Yeah, it's like
That's Benchwarmers.
no, what was the one?
I think there's two.
We were talking on the pod. We were fucking around, like talking about a movie. It's like, I suggest at 43 minutes and 23 seconds you close your eyes. There's full frontal nudity on both sides.
Oh my god, bro.
You might not want to watch this with your family.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was always the worst. That was always the most awkward thing growing up, is like watching a movie with your family.
Oh
and
my
then like
God.
a sex scene comes up and you're just like,
The out of nowhere scene, dude.
you
I would
gotta,
always
like-
act like I'm looking away.
yeah, like, I'm not watching.
I'm like this. I'm like,
Yeah. I'd always be like,
I'm like, I hope there's titties in this.
peeking through my fingers.
One movie,
Like
in
scary
particular.
movies and shit,
Do you
dude?
guys have a movie where that happened? Like you remember it? Like it was like made it like watching a movie awkward with somebody else.
Bro, I just watched. So not like a live action movie, but I just finished this anime called Berserk.
Okay.
Right, and Berserk is like for all my anime, the people that rock with anime.
There's
that
somebody
hear
that
about
listens to this that likes anime.
They know it's like a staple.
Carlos is big
Okay.
into anime, bro.
Oh,
Like
word to
shout out
Carlos,
to Carlos,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
'Cause
Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas, dog. I'm sure he's seen this before, but like Berserk,
Carlos, Merry
Berserk
Christmas.
1997, right?
Okay.
And it's made from a manga. You know what a manga is?
Yeah, the books.
A manga is an anime book.
But it's
Okay.
like really detailed. It's
You
not
read
a comic
it,
book.
You read it from right to left.
Aren't they all
backwards.
hardback too?
They're all hardback. Good
it's
ones
like
are
a
hardback.
book.
Yeah, like a book.
But so it's originally derived from a manga, and I'm not gonna put too many details out there for y'all because I know you're never gonna even watch it anyway.
I'm just not a big anime guy.
It's the darkest shit I have ever witnessed, bro. There's like 25 episodes of it or whatever, and the last 2 episodes of this fucking show are so
Does it just
fucked
go off
up,
the rails?
dude. Like I have not been the same since I finished.
And this is an anime?
Yes.
Hey, you're all trying to close your eyes, but like somebody's like coming over and putting tape on your eyelids.
Dude, it was,
keeping them up, like
it
you're
was
watching.
He's all trying to
seriously
plug
a
his
hard
ears.
watch. It was
For
like
real?
the last couple episodes are like, I'm just gonna say this, right? So like, the main character's homeboy ends up getting like caught by this king and shit, and he's basically getting tortured in this dungeon for like a year. Like,
God damn.
like
Prisoner of
tortured,
war
bro.
type
And,
shit.
and this guy getting tortured used to be like the best swordsman, the best leader, like the best looking dude. He brought
Yeah.
all his people together, and just like the best guy. He gets caught by the king, dude. He gets tortured for a year. Like he doesn't even have use of his limbs anymore.
Oh my god.
And basically, dude, this eclipse happens, right? This eclipse happens, and then a bunch of demons start popping up. And he's throughout the whole show, he's carrying this thing around his neck, and it's called the God Egg. Mm-hmm. And he got it when he was like a kid from this fortune teller lady and stuff. and basically whoever possesses this god egg, you get turned into a demon.
Oh, fuck.
Oh wow.
So this fool turns into a demon at the very end, takes homeboy, the main character's name is Guts, takes home Guts' girlfriend, rapes her, end of the show.
Oh,
There's no more episodes of it.
That's like his friend's girlfriend.
Is it
Done.
done? The show's done?
Done. It ends like that.
I was, you know, what's funny is I'm glad you
That's
finished your
nuts.
story because I was
It's
just gonna
fucked
say,
up, dude.
And what I always respect is if you're thinking about the movie when you're done watching it, it's a good movie.
Well,
was
that's how I
It's
felt.
a good
dude.
movie.
That's how I felt
but
about.
That's disturbing, borderline disturbing.
Smile-
I
Smile
would say
too.
probably lean towards
I haven't
disturbing.
even seen the
I
second
watched
one.
Smile 2.
I haven't seen the first
dude,
one.
that shit scared the fuck out of me, bro. I'm
That's
not
what
gonna
homegirl
lie.
was telling me.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that
lie,
shit's
dude.
scary.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple scenes in there where
stuck with you a
It
little.
made me uncomfortable, and then it makes you think like,
That's good art.
imagine,
It is, bro.
imagine like a presence that's following you that you can't see that you know is there, and it's fucking with your life.
Blow.
It's
Like
making
a
you
gambling
it's,
addiction?
not even that. It's like okay, yeah. Actually, you could you could honestly relate it to.
I'm
a
like, I don't want to
gambling
hear shit
addiction.
about Smile. So you don't know what I've been through.
Yeah, I'm about to come out with a movie called Frown.
Well,
There's been some movies.
Sad.
Oh, sorry. You
we were bringing up Batman, and we got kind of sidetracked about what we wanted
on
for
this
the second one.
on this
go
topic of scenes like where I remember where I was at of like being uncomfortable. The first Texas Chainsaw, or the second, which would be the second one, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. Have you seen it? Have you guys seen any of those?
Yeah.
So there's a scene where this biker dude like comes in and he's like trying to save one of the chicks,
Oh, I remember. I know what you're
and he
talking
comes
about.
in and starts kind of fucking up.
Homeboy.
Yeah, the Chainsaw Massacre dude, Tommy, I think his name is.
Leatherface.
Leatherface, yeah.
Leatherface.
And he falls and he lands on the dude's chainsaw, and he like turns it on and starts killing him as he's lifting up the chainsaw, bro. And it like cut to this fool's face when he's getting cut the fuck up. Dude, that shit fucking stuck with me for a minute.
Yeah.
And the second one, as I think I've said it on the pod too, is that one movie we went to with homegirl and she's screaming at
Sydney
the end.
Sweeney.
Bro, it was
Wait,
a good
what-
2.5 minutes, and I'm like,
She's just screaming.
What
bro.
movie?
Bro.
What movie?
And you know that was one take.
She's like a nun in that movie
She's
or
a
something.
nun, and she ends up like
I can't remember the title.
She
of
just
it.
What, do
screams
you know
for
the
2.5
actor?
minutes?
Is it
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney?
So
Okay,
she-
it's called The Nun, I think.
No,
No, there's
or-
a different movie called The Nun.
But she has this baby, dude, and she's like giving birth to this baby, and the POV is where she's looking down at what would be
The baby.
and she's freaking the
Bro,
fuck out.
it
bro.
literally-
Sister Cecilia.
And yeah,
What?
Isn't that
I don't
what-
think
no,
that's
that
it,
might be
bro.
her character.
I think that's her
that might be
name.
her character though.
Oh, Immaculate.
Immaculate. There we go,
Bro, it
But
just
that-
shows her screaming at it, bro, and then it cuts.
It was me, homegirl,
And it ends?
I
It
think
ends like
then-
that?
yeah, then it was you and Renee. It
Yeah.
was just us four that went to.
Yeah.
So then, when that part was going on, I literally looked over to peep over to see this fool, and I seen him like it was the same shit that I was doing. Dude, it was pretty hardcore,
Like
bro.
genuinely
Dude,
I was
well,
shocked,
well,
bro.
the
I was
reason
shocked,
it was
yeah.
well done is it wasn't too short and it wasn't too long because it was probably like a good probably like a minute, realistically, a minute and a half.
It felt like fucking the
But
whole
it,
movie.
dude, but then
And
when
she's
it's
just
when it
screaming?
keeps
Yeah,
going and you kind of like wondering like when it's gonna end, you're literally just sitting there like, dude, what?
Holy fuck.
the fuck! And then she picks up a fucking rock, dude, and fucking
Because so the premise,
the baby.
So if you guys
No.
haven't seen,
Well,
no. So look,
you-
watch.
yeah,
So
that-
the premise of it is
The baby's a demon.
exactly. They're,
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
they.
That was my guess. I mean, I have not watched the
Yeah,
movie.
but
That
go
was
ahead.
a
You were
strictly
saying-
a
Well,
guess.
because this movie's been out, dude. It's
Yeah, there's
not
no
some-
spoiler
It's not
alert.
something you guys
It
really.
won't ruin.
I'm
the
never gonna
movie.
watch it.
Don't
Yeah.
tell the main storyline of like what it is.
I'm literally never
because that
gonna
won't
see
ruin
it,
it. You should watch it. You
There-
really should
okay,
watch
so
it.
it's literally like she gets called in the sisterhood and she goes to this place and they try to impregnate people and say that it's Jesus Christ as impregnated, but
Like a
then-
virgin,
They have
like a
yes,
virgin
yes,
birth.
no,
No,
Virgin
but
Mary.
they have what it is they have this a stake from the cross that Jesus was.
One of the
supposedly
nails.
on,
Yeah, one of the
yes.
nails. Yeah, and his
And-
DNA was on it.
Yeah,
Right.
and they're trying to say that she got impregnated, and they're
By
like, "Are
the
you
DNA
a,
of the
They're like,
steak?
"Are you a virgin?"
Yeah,
like they're
yeah.
crazy. She's like, "I have never been touched like that."
Yeah.
but then they're trying to like question like the Pope or whatever that's there. I'm trying to think of like the exact
Yeah,
term.
pastor
the
or
pastor.
something.
Yeah, it's the father.
Priest.
Yeah,
If
priest,
it's Catholic,
priest.
it's a priest.
Yeah,
It is Catholic.
And dude, the whole time it's like she just gets pampered the whole time. And this old lady, like she used to be the one that was pregnant, and she's batshit, dude.
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
fucking time.
I
Dude, like,
forgot about that.
There's
So
So
one.
she used to be Sydney Sweeney.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that part.
And then
that
this
scene has
this-
also got that. Go ahead.
This chick that was friends with her, she's like, "Do you not see what the fuck they're doing?" And because she opened her mouth and was talking about it, dude, they took her away, and she was in like a room, bro, and they cut her fucking tongue off.
Yeah, bro.
Sydney
she was
Sweeney?
No.
No, it was like her
homie.
homegirl she
The
made.
girl that's trying to warn her.
And
Yeah.
then so she's like looking
Yeah.
through because it's like old style and it's got like like a door that
Like wood, like
yeah, like
beat-
a
like
wood
old
door, so
rotten
you can
wood.
like look through like a little hole like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, crack.
And she sees it the whole time. And the old girl that used to be who Sydney Sweeney's character was, like the one that was pregnant.
They basically have a bunch of nuns that they try to
Bro.
impregnate, and it wasn't working basically. But this one chick had been there forever.
She's all looking through the wood or whatever, and then she turns her head, bro, and it's just the old chick just looking at her like this. Like, what the
I hate
fuck are-
shit like
bro.
that.
Yeah,
scared the
that shit-
fuck
yeah,
out of me.
yeah.
Dude.
I hate shit like that.
Well, then she's like, Sydney Sweeney's like, dude, we got to get the fuck out of here, dude. And she was happy to see her and shit. She's like, the old lady's like,
Opens
happy.
her mouth. She doesn't have a tongue.
Well, no,
anymore.
she's like happy, like seeing her and stuff, and then she's like, because she was like,
We
they
need to get the
praise
fuck
her,
outta
yeah.
here.
And then Sydney's like, we got to leave, and she just like gets mad as fuck and is like, we're not going anywhere.
Like you can't
And
leave here.
There's a scene where
Fuck, you guys are making me want to watch.
well,
this.
so when she's pregnant,
not bad, bro.
But there's another part in that scene that's disturbing in that movie where she's like, so she's pregnant and she knows some shit's going on, so she's trying to get out of there. So what she does is she wakes up.
How'd
in her
she
bed.
get pregnant?
They
That's
impregnated her with the DNA from the steak that was on.
Does that work?
Well, it worked for her. They tried it a bunch of different times. There's a scene where you see they try to keep the babies in like these vase things. It's fucking weird.
Bro, it's whack as
But
fuck.
yeah,
dude.
it does kind of get whack at the end, like the ending. But the ending is where that fucks you up. But there's a scene where she wakes up and she's in a pool of blood, like in her bed, and you don't know what's going on. But the doctor, they're freaking out because they obviously want to keep the baby. So they're like, fuck, the doctor that's there on the monastery or whatever is like, you guys got to go to like a hospital.
Yup.
And they're driving there. And there's a scene where that old lady's in her room and she goes to the bed sheets where it's
clean it or
bloody,
whatever.
and she fucking puts the sheet on her face, bro. And she's like sitting there holding it on her face. And then she looks. Well, then she looks under the bed when you're sitting there thinking that that's out of her. You're like, what the fuck? And then she looks under the bed and there was a dead chicken. So she had like cut the throat of a chicken to act like she bled out to get away from the monastery.
nice move.
And when they're in the car driving, the priest gets a call about the chicken, and he realizes that she faked it. So she like turns around and shit is looking at her, and then she tries to run away or whatever. And then
She
that's
ain't gonna
when
get far, dude.
and then that's when the ending scene had happened. But yeah, the shock value of that scene is fucking gnarly,
that's
bro.
nuts,
Dude, it's not. I will say this. If
I would
the
say like a
ending-
7 out of 10, bro. to
If
be
they
honest.
would have, tell me if I'm wrong. If they would have made it, that type of style of movie, if you added more details and made the movie a lot longer to fill in a lot and make,
I think it
this-
would have been better.
then the ending probably would have made a little bit more sense. Like, there's this chick that tries to drown her and shit, and you don't know why she's trying to drown Sydney Sweeney, and then you find out she was one of the ones that it didn't work out when she got pregnant when they did it to her, and she was all pissed off about it. So she tries to kill Sydney Sweeney. They discipline her, and then there's a scene where she's
she
walking
wanted to be
around.
the one?
Yeah. So there's a scene where cause she's in the hot tub thing.
Yeah.
And she comes in and tries to drown her. It was like, it should have been me, you fucking bitch, like going off. And
True. Fucking bitch.
well, no. So there's a part where she's walking around, dude, and then you're just watching the scene like it's a cut scene, so it's just a start. And then this bitch just jumps from this fucking store.
Jumps.
Yeah,
Jumps.
supposedly jumps, and then she fucking falls, bro. You see her face, bro. It's fucked, dude. It was fucked.
That's messed up.
I want Jesus' baby in me, bitch.
Well, I don't. Well,
That's
the
gotta
thing
be
is,
my baby,
see, the thing is
bitch.
important. The thing that's important to remember, bro, is you don't know what the fuck is going on up until she goes down in the basement.
It's like the last
area.
like 15, 20 minutes that you actually find out.
I don't
bro.
like that.
That's why I was saying they should have built it up for a minute.
I like when
know?
they give you a little bit to where you understand what's going on, but you don't.
The
you
prestige.
know what I'm saying? Like
the prestige, bro.
But when you're completely in the dark for 3/4 of the movie, then I'm like, dude, just fucking help me out.
I better start
Throw
showing
me
me
a
some
goddamn
titties or
bone.
somebody better die.
It's
or
like the first
something.
King Kong, the Peter Jackson King Kong, where you're sitting there, dude, and you're watching this movie, and you're
like,
like,
oh my God.
you're like, dude, where the fuck is King Kong?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, what? Because that's a movie with Jack Black,
it's
right?
probably like 45 minutes.
Is that Jack
to an
Black
hour.
that's in that movie?
On the topic of like stuff that fucked you up or whatever.
Oh
you know,
shit,
like
yeah.
movies.
You guys got anything?
Insidious.
Oh man,
The first one,
Homeboy
bro.
Redface.
yeah.
Yeah.
When she's over the shoulder.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, that one, like literally, it just like cuts a little bit, and there's that fucking homie in the back, like you know,
It's you.
it's just the edited version of the movie. Is just I'm gonna say, but that one, and then in that same movie, bro, where it like cuts and it's the kid, right? The kid that's being possessed or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's just that dark figure standing right next to his bed and stuff, like shit like that.
So,
dude, there's a
never
scene-
made me the same.
There's a scene in Smile 2. Spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen it yet. But
I haven't
No,
seen it.
don't say nothing.
Actually, don't spoil it too bad. I might have to end up watching
I'm
the
not going to
first.
spoil.
Are the
spoil.
first
Like,
and second one the two stories, or is it two different?
they're the same thing, but
the same
different
guy?
people. It's
Okay.
like, it's a chain of.
Oh,
like,
okay.
So there's a scene.
Not
where,
interested.
There's a scene where she
I actually don't watch those type of movies.
So she goes to this drug dealer's house, right? And it's like her friend that she went to high school with, and she's trying to get Vicodin because she has back issues. Like, and she's like a dancer or she's an artist.
That's not something you can get over the counter, huh?
no, I don't think so.
Vicodin?
Well, she keeps
But it has to be prescribed.
Well, you can't
for
just pick up Vicodin.
she keeps getting
Sorry.
she keeps getting denied prescription because she used to be a drug addict.
Oh,
And she got in
okay.
trouble
Fuck,
for it.
yeah, there you go.
So she goes to the drug dealer to get Vicodin. Well, she shows up to his house, and the guy's like fucking acting crazy. Like it seems like he's tweaking out on drugs, but in reality, what's really going on is he is infected with the demon, and the demon, he's seeing shit all around him, and it's like fucking with him, and she thinks that he's just tweaking. So she comes into the house, and he's all like fucking like freaking out. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing in my house? How the hell did you get here? Blah blah blah." And she's all, "You texted me and told me to come here." And he's all, "No, what the fuck? No, I didn't." And he looks at his phone and he sees the messages like, yeah, he did text her. And then he's all, "Why can't I fucking remember anything I'm doing? Why can't I?" And he's freaking out. And then he starts to calm down. Then he's all, "You know what? No, blah blah." Because the girl that is there, she's famous. She's like a famous person.
Oh, okay.
And so he's like, "What the fuck am I doing? I got so and so in my house right now. Like, I'm freaking out. I'm sorry. Let me go get your Vicodin for you." Goes to the room, dude. And then she sits on the couch and she's just waiting there. And there's a bunch of drugs and stuff all around her. She's an ex-drug addict, so she's trying not to like.
She's
use
like
any
fucking
of
like,
it.
Fuck yeah.
And then the scene goes a little long to the point where you forget that the guy walks out of the room. And then you start to wonder, like, where the fuck is that guy at? And then so she, like, obviously starts to wonder that too. And so she stands up, like, "Hey, are you back there? Like, where are you at?" And he's like in another room. And like it's like a long pause, and then he just comes fucking running out of the room, and he's like freaked out, and he's all, "What are you doing here? What are you doing? How did you get here?" And she's all, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I've been here the whole time."
That's when you do this.
And then, dude, he just fucking
I gotta put him down.
he like looks up, dude, and he's like looking towards the corner of the room, and he's just freaking out. He's all, "Get away from me, blah blah blah." And then he just like fucking switches, bro. Like his eyes glaze over. And then he starts smiling. And he grabs this fucking 50-pound dumbbell, like weight plate on the ground. And he's just looking at her. And she's staring at him. And he just starts fucking smashing his own face in. And it's
my God.
bro,
shit,
it's so
bro.
gory. And it's so
It's like
real.
that.
It's so
like
real.
I
dude.
thought it
And-
was like a soft,
No,
scary
bro,
movie.
he-
Maybe
he bashes his face in, dude, and you're sitting there
I
watching.
know what I'm
dude.
gonna watch
Like,
today.
Imagine being in that scenario where somebody's killing themselves in front of you in that horrendous.
And they're
of a
just
well, in that
smiling.
manner, dog, and
They're just
beating
smiling
the
the
whole
whole
fuck out of themselves.
and it's crazy. And then so after after it's done, he falls down and he's on the ground dead, and she's just standing there like, "What the fuck?" And she has no idea of anything of the Smile like demon or
Jesus
whatever. She has no idea.
Christ.
She thinks this guy just OD'd and killed himself.
So it is a demon, though, right?
Yeah, it's like a demon type thing.
Okay.
Hey, she pokes him like,
That's
so can I
fucked.
get,
Bro,
can I
it's
get
a,
my Vicodin or
I'm
what?
telling you, that was one of the most
Oh, yeah,
intense
for real, yeah.
scenes I've seen.
That's
in a
actually
movie.
You know,
fucked
it's-
up,
he's
dog.
like, Well, quit playing. Give me my bag.
Can I get my Vicodin or what, dude?
Are you okay?
You're like, so,
Did you kill me, bro?
you're like, so where's the blow?
you're like, time to put him
No,
down.
that's fucked up, dude.
That's
Dude, I'm
that's
telling you,
intense.
I
That's
really
intense,
don't. I
bro.
really don't have like any like scene that like has just fucked me up. But like when
Dobby dying in Harry Potter.
that is
that was a
Hey,
sad
bro,
scene.
that low
there's-
key. If you think about it, bro, that is fucked.
What does he
That is
say?
fucked,
What does he say
dude.
at the
That,
end?
that's the only time in all Harry Potter I actually teared up. Right,
What-
tears coming down my face. When
What
Yeah, I
did
can
he, what
see
did
that. I
he,
can
what
see
did he
that for
say at the
sure.
end of that? Because he says something like, "You
Dobby's with friends."
Dobby,
Yeah.
Well, homeboy's
Dobby
like, dude,
loves friends.
you realize that like Harry's like, and I know we talk about Harry Potter all the time, but I don't give a fuck. You notice in that
I don't
part
give a
where,
single
where
flying
I don't
fuck.
give a single B&P, okay? When Harry's like holding him, dude, and he's like, dude, can somebody fucking help me out? He's like, somebody do something. He's like, I'm trying to get in your bag. Like, you realize, bro, that all because of him just being around that fool one night and surviving, dude. He's literally watched all of these people die.
Yeah, that's
everybody,
what-
bro.
well,
Every single movie, somebody important dies.
around him.
Well, probably from the fourth to the end, around him.
yeah,
And shit just
because
gets
once
bugged.
it's the
That's why they say the Goblet of Fire on.
it starts,
is
bro.
The shit.
Well,
Is the
because then
shit.
the Dark Lord comes back, bro.
I mean, the Prisoner of Azkaban is also goated.
You know they're
too,
making
but-
another
He
Harry
who shall
Potter
not
movie.
be named.
Yeah,
Not the show. They're coming out with like another Harry Potter movie.
we just talked.
which is a brand.
there
It's a
was,
brand new dark wizard that's like in power or whatever.
So it's in that
What if they
universe.
turn it-
It's fucking Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah, it's Harry Potter, bro. It's
But he didn't
So-
want to come back and
So
be
Harry,
Harry.
so Harry Potter is going to
It's
come
like
back
him
and fight
and
another
Jeannie, right? That's her name.
Yeah, they got
Jeannie
married and had
Weasley?
kids.
or Jenny Weasley, whatever.
I still
I'm
think
on
he
no
should,
Jenny
I still
Potter.
think I still
Actually,
think he
fucking
should have ended up.
idiot.
I still think he should have ended up with what's her fucking face.
Hermione.
Yeah,
no, that's
dude.
my girl, bro. That's Ron's girl.
I think
Bro.
he should. I think they should have made Harry
That's
Potter end up
Ron's
with
girl.
Did
Hermione.
you hear what she said? She's like in hindsight, I probably should have had them end up together. She said that in a thing, and it's like somebody on Twitter.
Oh,
was like-
thanks.
yeah, somebody on Twitter was like, well, you know what I mean? Like, fuck this right in front
Imagine
of you guys.
that,
Like,
dude. Imagine that you're with. And like in hindsight, I wish I would have fucked your best friend instead.
Well, that when he opens up the
Jesus.
the little
Well, he fucks his best friend's sister.
Well, that's payback right there.
You're fucking my girl. I'm fucking your sister.
You took my girl, dog. Well, guess what? Now I'm fucking
your
eight
sister.
deep in your sister, dog.
when he has that little pendant, the necklace, when it opens up, and it's like he's like fucking.
Well, Ron's tripping right because
Yeah,
he's like
'cause he's
hallucinating
seeing all that shit.
He's like he sees
Oh yeah, they think that yeah.
he
'cause
thinks
they're
that
fucking with
Harry
him.
Yeah.
and Hermione are fucking, and
Well,
he trips out.
dude. Low key, he does crash out.
Yeah, he
does
crashes
crash
out.
the fuck
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
understandably, if you love a girl
Hell
like
yeah.
that,
Well,
your
Well,
best friend,
you
find
don't.
out
I don't think at the time they realized that the shit when you wear it, it's like kind of like the ring, bro.
Yeah.
If you think about it, where it's like
you got the power, but
Yeah,
also like
yeah.
that power
comes with side effects.
Yeah,
What does he say? The this is the dwarf. Then they go into to get the other Horcrux from
Yeah.
the Green God.
Gringotts, yeah. When they're going down there or whatever, and she's like, Accio Horcrux. He's like, that kind of magic won't work in here.
I saw this. I saw this post because they're
Oh
doing
my
that new Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
Harry Potter series.
they're gonna
Potty,
make Snape
Harry Pot
black.
smoker.
Yeah, so this is it. It's just Instagram, but it says this would be the perfect casting for the new Harry Potter series. The guy who did it he's like, these are the
It's like a
actors.
fan cast.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
So I just want to get your guys' opinion on it because I was
So
like,
this is the cast.
no. This is like someone
Like a
saying
fan-
this would
like
be
a
this would be a
fan-made
good
cast.
cast. I'm
so
gonna look up the
it
names.
starts
so I know.
as Cillian Murphy as Lord Voldemort.
Stop
Ooh,
fucking
10 to
way.
10.
10 out of 10
Okay.
so far. 10 out of 10.
Then it goes Adam Driver as Severus Snape.
That's
I
the
gotta look up
perfect
Adam
one.
Driver.
Yeah. That's the
It's-
perfect one,
it's,
bro.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Girl, stop.
then
Like, dude, my fucking underwear is sticky now.
okay, and then it
Can I
goes
change my pants?
Andrew Garfield as Remus Lupin.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I can
Yeah,
see
I'm gonna
that.
give that one an
Oh,
8.
dude, that's
I'll
a
give 8 out of 10.
Okay,
Then-
that's a good one.
Ben Barnes as Sirius Black.
I don't know who that is.
Ben Barnes.
Oh, Cody, you
Oh,
can show us
yeah.
pictures right now.
Oh yeah,
I can see that.
100%.
I can see.
Okay,
I can see
okay.
that.
Then it goes.
You should do Jon Snow as Sirius Black.
Yeah, you could even do
That would
Jon
actually
Snow,
be kind of
yeah.
clean.
Okay, then it goes Samara Weaving as Bellatrix Lestrange.
Bellatrix.
10 out of 10.
I've never heard of this chick.
10
but
out of 10.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
for
could be
sure.
it.
What the
10
fuck?
out of
Looks like her, but then it goes Rupert Friend as Lucius Malfoy. Obviously, fucking.
Damn.
There's some of them that are kind of
He
like
looks like
okay.
he's from Lord of the Rings.
Well, yeah.
Then Emily Watson as Dolores Umbridge.
Let me see her again. I fucking hate that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she,
Let me see
That's
Emily
a perfect
Watson.
example.
I
oh,
will
yeah.
not tell lies.
Yeah.
She did her job really well. And
Then-
She played
excellent actor.
one of the most unlikable.
Oh yeah, dude.
arguably one of the most unlikable
In
characters
all of
all
fiction.
time. Of all
Then
time.
it goes Jack Black as Rubius Hagrid. Perfect role.
Stop playing.
No,
That's-
that'd
that's
be,
a
He needs to
good
be
one.
bigger.
That would be
He
the
needs to
one.
be bigger.
That
Well,
one
they
is the
would
one.
they would
where
put
I'd
him
be
on like stilts or something, dude, to make
I
him
would
taller.
say,
you know that
fucking make
fool would
the-
try to throw in some corny like comedy kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
You know, like
But I mean, I think it would.
I
Still
would
be
want
good.
that shit still serious.
Oh,
at
yeah.
certain points. You know what I'm
Jack
saying?
Black is not like he's a funny guy, dude, but he does have the range, the ability to
Oh,
act
yeah.
seriously.
Well, he acts seriously. And speaking of King Kong,
Boom.
yeah, it's actually a good
And
example.
then,
I stand corrected. Sorry.
Rebecca
Sorry, Jack
Ferguson
Black.
as Narcissa Malfoy.
Who?
Rebecca Ferguson.
Malfoy's mom.
Okay, she could get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she could get
yeah,
it.
she's bad.
Yeah.
Ian Glenn as Albus Dumbledore.
See, I don't know.
See,
Let
I
me
could
see.
fuck with that. This has got to be something, right?
This feels like Timu
Yeah,
Harry
bro.
Potter to me a little bit.
And then the last one is Hugh Grant as Argus Filch.
Argus.
Okay.
It's just there was just a few names.
That's the fool, the caretaker, right?
Mr.
Yeah,
Phillips,
yeah.
he's got the
This,
cat.
like I said, this was
Students
just
in the
like I saw the
corridor.
the first few names. I was like, okay, and I went through the rest of them. I was like, you know,
That might actually be a pretty
There-
good
there-
cast.
I would say half and half.
Adam
I would say half
Driver?
and half.
Adam Driver as a young Severus Snape should be its own
That was a
series, bro.
Facebook.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a Facebook.
That should
theory
be
for
its
a long
own
time.
series.
Show me
bro.
the life of Snape when he's getting recruited by
Yup.
when he's playing
I wanna
double
see-
that's the
agent.
perfect
Yeah, I want to see
person
the shit
for it,
he
bro.
had to do as a
Show
double
me,
agent.
show me when they approach him and he's playing both sides, dog. Like,
Make
show
a-
me that.
Make a
storyline.
series of, or make a movie or
I
a
don't-
trilogy about fucking what's his name, the man who should not be spoken of. What's his
Oh,
name?
Voldemort.
About him growing up.
Tom Riddler.
The
give
Tom
me-
Riddle series would
give me-
be well
give me a
because
Tom Riddle.
Tom Riddle, not Riddler.
Well,
my
because you kind of have like I mean it would be dope to see what the war that happened that led up to
But
him
what
dying.
makes him bad,
right?
bro? What's the switch?
I want
that
to. Yeah, I
happens
want
to
to.
Voldemort?
I want to see Tom.
Oh,
Riddle
like an
growing
origin
up.
story of like
But
when
it's
he's
like
a kid.
it's like the Joker, right? It's
Yeah.
like what happened to the Joker is that's the Joker theory is one bad day. That's always what he tells Batman. He's like, dude, you are one fucking bad day. Like you might think me and you are so different, but you are one bad day from becoming who the fuck I am, dog.
that
So,
wraps back
that's
to
the thing.
the Batman.
So I just went through and watched all the I was texting you about this.
Yeah.
I just went through and watched all the old Batmans, right?
For
the
your
Michael
first time,
Keaton
right?
joints.
For the first time ever watching these.
Really?
Yes, swear to God, dude.
Damn.
Me and you were talking about that for a couple
so
hours.
okay, so in the first one, who was Jack Nicholson as Joker? Perfect, bro.
Killed it.
You
Perfect.
could
Oh,
argue
yeah, that's a good
it's Heath
Joker.
Ledger
Okay.
and him.
That's a good Joker.
Oh yeah,
At the end, he falls out the roof and he's just
but why in that one it shows Joker being the one that killed Batman's parents, but then they don't ever touch on it again in these other
it's
ones.
just different storylines,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like
Because it shows Joker as a young him before
yeah.
becoming Joker.
Keep
killing-
in mind, none of these movies are.
It's
No,
just
they're
any
not tied in. I know.
correlation.
No, I know.
yeah, it's
That's
not,
what
it's
gets
not
forgotten.
necessarily
Yeah.
canon, but that's why like in the first Joker movie, like the one with like Joaquin Phoenix in it, you know, like when he is the Joker and he got everybody with the clown mask
Yup.
on,
Yeah.
and you see, I think it's like Martha Wayne and Thomas
It shows
Wayne.
them going into the.
It shows
the
them going into
alleyway.
the alley and they're leaving the movie theater, and
Yep.
the guy that kills them is one of the fucking clowns. It's not the Joker himself, but it's one of his
Yeah, it's one of his.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one of his henchmen.
But that's not
I remember
canon.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
that. I
But
saw that.
that's not necessarily canon, like to the story. But like the best part of all that is really, I think, what is canon is we don't know. You never find out who killed Martha and
Well,
Thomas
because
Wayne.
even in the thing, dude, it shows Michael Keaton talking to
Alfred.
Alfred, and he's like, well, what's going on? No, this was in the Batman movie, bro, the new one with Rob Pat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was mad at him.
No,
He's
no,
like,
it was in the Flash.
no, this is because this
Michael
is when,
Keaton?
No,
we're talking about Rob-
we're talking about
yeah,
the Batman.
Yeah, just
Sorry.
Batman in
I
general.
was-
My
I
bad.
was off
But
the
it
rails.
shows like Rob Pat getting mad. He's like, well, why didn't you tell me this was what happened? Because he went and talked to what's the guy's name?
When he's in the hospital bed,
Yes,
because he's
what's
the
the guy's
Riddler.
name? What's the guy's name? The bad guy.
The Riddler.
No, not the Riddler. The other guy. The mob
Falcone.
boss. Falcone. He's like, why didn't you tell me that Falcone hired or my dad hired Falcone or whatever?
Well, he was protecting his fucking wife.
No,
bro.
exactly. But then he's getting mad.
Well
at
done,
Alfred.
right? Well
Yeah.
done turn of story, right?
Exactly.
And
there,
also
too.
Falcone or whatever, Falcone, they casted that fucking dude perfectly.
Oh,
The
bro.
shit that pissed me off is he wasn't in the Penguin. He's not in the Penguin as Falcone.
he's dead.
No,
He's dead,
no,
bro.
no, he's not in. Because that's a pre, like it's earlier on.
The Penguin?
In the Penguin.
No, it's not.
bro. Yes, that's a scene that goes back before Homegirl gets locked up. When she's a kid, before she gets locked up.
Oh, when they're doing flashbacks.
Yeah, they're doing flashbacks. Yeah. Falcone that is in Batman is homeboy from Anger Management. The one fool. You think you're better than me? 'Cause you got both your nuts.
But that's his son, though.
No.
Okay, no. I'm with you.
But it's the same guy. It's the same actor, but a different actor played it. The original actor from the Batman movie said he didn't play Falcone again in the Penguin is because he didn't want to be tied into anything that had violence against women.
Oh,
So that's why he didn't play that.
That's
part.
respectable.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. He's like, I'll come back for anything in the movie, obviously, but
I don't want to be.
well, I think if you're smart,
That's fair, though.
100%, because you want to have morals. With
You know
your
what's
career,
crazy, dude?
you
Is
know?
it's just more brilliant writing than anything. Because it's like if you can get somebody mad. So say we're making a movie, right? And we put Cody as the womanizer in this, right? And then you're the guy that is like, hey, I got to go beat his ass. But then in all these movies,
I'm like, look,
and then Seto is like the voice of reasoning between you guys, right?
Okay.
The audience is gonna hate this fool because he's a womanizer, but then they're gonna love you and they're like, Seto, let these fools duke it out. But if it's great writing, bro, the WWE.
dude. Well,
Who fucking hated Edge all those years?
All
I
the
hated
time.
Edge.
You know what I
Edge
mean?
was
That's
a piece of shit.
I'm telling
dude.
you, like one of
That's just how it is,
One of
bro.
my favorite archetypes in any movie, show, or anything is a really well written bad guy.
Exactly,
and that's
bro.
why I love Thomas Shelby
Yep.
so much
Because he's a bad guy, but he's the good guy at the same
well,
time.
he-
dude. But he's
does
a
it
bad
turn-
guy the
But
whole way
he's the
through.
bad guy you love to hate.
Exactly.
Well, does it
or
turn
you,
into
or
a
you
bad
hate to
guy?
love,
Yep.
or something like
Does
that.
that character turn into a bad guy that eventually you kind of look at him more as an
he
anti-hero?
rides the line pretty hard throughout the entire series.
Very, very close to being
It's
bad
like,
guy
you-
anti-hero.
but the thing is like an
He's an
anti-hero,
anti-hero, but he leans more bad.
It's like Tony
Right?
Soprano, dude.
he's
Yeah,
he's
an
Tony
anti-hero.
Soprano's the bad guy.
the best way.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like
The best way to
he plays
describe
both
Thomas
sides.
Shelby
Exactly.
would be a super bad. He's not a great guy, but he's got a conscience, and you understand why he has to be the bad.
Why the
guy.
way he is. 'Cause
Yeah,
somebody's
bro.
got to do it.
Because somebody's got to do it. Like one of my favorite scenes, bro. And me and Kai, I wish we could find this beat, but we took the sample and basically, like, long story short, Thomas Shelby's little brother, right, disrespects this Italian mob boss like hard.
It's his older brother.
No, and it's John. It's the
Oh,
young,
okay.
yeah.
This is random, but these just dropped. I just got the notification.
What is
That's
this shit?
get-in price for the Fiesta Bowl.
But
310.
But yeah,
Let's
so
get-
like
let's get in.
Going.
One of the best scenes, bro, of that shit is literally like his little bro. Like Thomas Shelby is like on like a trip somewhere. He's figuring out other shit. He's got shit to do, you know. I think he was like in London or whatever. They live in Birmingham. He gets back to like headquarters or whatever, and he goes and he's like, "Yeah, man." And he's looking at his little brother, and everyone thinks that Thomas Shelby's about to crash out on his little brother for disrespecting this mob
He's
boss.
crashing out for real, for real.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Yeah, I heard you did this." And then Arthur, and Arthur's the older brother, and he's like, "Yeah." And then Arthur, you freaking did nothing about that. And he's like, "Well, you know what we're gonna do?" And they're the Changrettas, is this Italian mob family or whatever. And he's like, "You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go take 2 of the Changretta pubs, and we're gonna go fucking burn them down tonight." And then his aunt, like the matriarch of the family and shit, she's like, "Oh yeah,
Paulie,
why?"
right? Is that her name, right?
Yeah, Paulie.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, why are we gonna do that?" He's like, "Why?" He's like, "Cause we fucking can."
Yeah.
And
We
he
fucking can and we fucking will.
Yeah, and he's like, "Cause we
Yeah, bro.
fucking can."
That's
And he's like,
savage.
and if we don't stomp them out right now, then they're gonna come back at us 10 times. So
we're
we're
the
gonna go take
doormat.
2 of their clubs tonight. And it's just, you feel that power, bro. Where he doesn't want to, but he's like, "Why?" He's like, "Cause we fucking can, dude." Like,
Yeah,
and if we
that's
fucking
nuts.
can,
Yeah.
we do.
if you guys haven't
Well,
watched the Peaky
we should
Blinders,
start. We should
bro,
start a gang.
I think that might be my next watch then.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I'm halfway through The Sopranos. so
dude,
I
I'm
think that's
telling
gonna be
you,
my next
Seto,
watch.
a crazy bull.
We're like, this is our gang sign.
Seto, I'm telling
this is
you
my
right
homie.
now,
We call him Spider.
this fool and Kyle were trying to get me to watch it for the longest time, bro. And I was like, okay,
Well,
you
you guys have been telling me
Bro,
for a minute.
it's the
At least
best
since
show
I've
ever
met
made.
You, Red,
dude,
for sure.
this
You
one
guys
hasn't even
have been
finished
telling
yet.
me.
Don't even listen to
I
me.
haven't watched the last episode. I refuse to.
Dude, is it one of those series?
Bro, so look. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, bro. Okay, but
Well, you just told me all I needed to know.
it's one of the greatest shows of all time. And I put The Sopranos, bro, top 3.
I've heard
just
Peaky
because
Blinders is
Peaky
a really
Blinders?
well done.
I love
series.
I
I've heard it
love
from multiple
anything to
people.
do. I love anything to do like TV shows, crime, drugs, anything, bro. Because it's like
So I love drugs.
But-
You know, you like
but what's
realism.
tied-
I do,
You like
bro.
reality.
What's
in a
tied
way.
about the Peaky Blinders, bro, is like it's set like like 1919, like gang shit. What's up,
fucking
brother?
Merry Christmas, dog?
But like it starts in 1919, and
you all live with him and shit.
Y'all left him hanging, dude. Cody looks so sad.
But
Okay,
like
go on.
The very first episode, bro, it takes place in 1919, and that's a very number that's dear to my heart.
1919.
1919.
Oh, so this
Elaborate.
Is like,
Yeah.
This is like the before the Roaring 20s.
Oh,
you know,
1920,
set like Prohibition.
But so
Prohibition was
Tom-
1920, right?
Thomas Shelby
1923?
is this during Prohibition?
Prohibition
So
is
is
19.
there
That's
bootlegging?
why. That's
It's
why
in
they're doing their.
England.
That's why they're doing.
Oh,
their,
shit!
It's in England.
Oh man. Okay.
But so like it starts in 1919, bro, and Thomas Shelby and his brothers.
Look that up, dude.
Thomas Shelby and his brothers just got back from
Prohibition.
France fighting in World War One.
Pretty sure it's 1920.
Yup.
So all the Peaky Blinders,
okay. They're coming fresh off World
the
War
whole
One.
gang, like all the homies
Okay.
and shit, they just got back from the war and shit.
Yeah.
So it touches on like everyone's got PTSD and motherfuckers are crashing out and everybody, and they just got back from the war. And Thomas Shelby and his brothers were tunnelers. and if you know
the guys,
yeah, and that's like the hardest. That's like
there's
the most
there's
brutal
front
job.
line, and then there's that.
Yeah,
right?
and that motherfucker was a tunneler.
What's a
So-
ton? Is that what?
You're
They
basically
dig
a
the
guinea
tunnels,
pig.
dig the
trying to
tunnels?
making sure there's no traps and shit.
Okay.
dude.
Yeah, and
But
sometimes
there's
the
trap
tunnels
doors and
collapse
shit,
on
bro.
you,
That like people
booby
pop
traps.
out, bro.
That's what they did in Vietnam, bro. They
Yeah.
would shit on sticks and they'd set booby traps.
So they're ex-military.
They literally, it's like 2 years. They just got back from the war.
Oh.
Yeah,
Damn. They're just kind of functioning back
They
to
just
reality.
got back from the war, and their aunt Polly, who's like the matriarch, right? She's been holding shit down since they've been gone.
Damn.
And then fucking Thomas Shelby gets back, and one of my favorite ones too is like he gets back and he's like, yeah, well, things were peaceful and all this, and she's like, what changed? And he's like, we came home. And this is like John, the youngest brother, dude. Like there's a scene where he talks about, he's like, yeah, dude, I killed 100 people before I was 17 years old. And that's for real. Like these guys are hardened motherfuckers, bro. And then they come back and then they fucking take over, bro. And it fires me up, dog.
Yeah, that's what.
It really
rags
that's what I'm
to
saying. We
riches
should go-
type deal.
Rags the riches type shit. And they're gypsies, bro. So they speak Romani.
Oh yeah,
They speak Romani to each
and
other.
they keep to themselves.
And everybody doesn't like them because they're like, you gypsy scums
Yeah.
and all that.
Let's go.
Thomas Shelby was born on a boat under the open water or whatever, and then he, like, towards the end, bro, he's got a fucking mansion with thousands of acres and an army, like,
That's badass.
What's
Yeah.
so crazy about this show, dude,
That's,
is like
the way you explained it is pretty
See,
dope.
see,
no
all the-
fucking fighting.
in all the-
let's start our gang. Let's go rob a vape store.
in all these crime families, bro, it
Just
always
kidding,
has
just
the
kidding.
oldest, like the oldest brother is the leader, bro.
Yeah.
But the oldest brother for this family is like
He's a fucking hothead.
he's a hothead, bro, and he knows he can't be the leader. Like just in his
'Cause he
head,
can't think rationally.
Yeah,
Arthur.
and so everybody's like, okay,
Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy.
He
There's
plays
that
a
one-
key role
there's
in
that-
this show, though.
There's that
He's
one
the leader
scene-
of the Jewish gang.
Yeah.
There's that one
Okay.
scene where they walk in and they're having like a meeting, and he's all, "So who's the fucking leader here?"
Yeah. He's like, okay, so he's like, you're the loudest and you're the thickest. So I'm told that the leader is called Thomas. And then it's like, are you talking bad to my brother? And he's like, and Arthur, the oldest one, is like ready to fight him. He's like, okay, so well, you're the loudest and you're the thickest.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's fucking you. You know?
And bro, he's just the one that like he lets these other fools do the talking, and he just kind of
just
Sits
watch.
back.
Well, that's how it's
Sits
supposed
back.
to be.
Silly
Robert.
Murphy.
Yeah.
That's silly
The
Murphy,
Don
right?
is supposed to
Dude,
be the one that calls
one
the
of the
shot.
best times, bro, is when he gets kidnapped by the IRA pools, and he gets kidnapped, bro. He's got a sack on his head and all that, and then like the next scene it cuts and they take the rag off his head, and it's this Irish chick that's sitting across the table from him, and she's like, you know what you're gonna do for me, blah blah blah, and he's just calm, and he's like, your name is Mario McDonald. He's like, you have a son with stilts on his legs, and he goes to this school or whatever. He knows everything about everybody, bro.
She wasn't expecting
So he's
that.
not even tripping. He's like, you're not gonna do shit, bitch. Yeah, but like you kidnapped me.
He's like, what are you gonna do?
It's like literally, if you were gonna kill me, you would have done it.
Yeah,
And
for
guess
real,
what?
yeah.
I know where your son fucking goes to school, and he can't even walk right. So,
Damn.
so what are we doing here?
dude,
You know?
it's,
we wrap
it's,
this up?
it's
That's
brilliant
nuts, dude.
writing,
That's
bro. All
that's
the way
pimping
through.
to me,
Yeah,
bro.
that's knowledge.
Yeah,
Like
and
knowledge.
he doesn't even say it like how I'm like aggressive. He's just like, your name is Mario O'Donnell. It's like your son's name is this. He goes to this school and he can't fucking walk right. He's like,
Damn.
He'd be like, and he comes last in every race. And he's like, it would be a shame if that race was important.
I'm telling you, bro, they just so they're
It would be a shame if the race was important.
Yeah.
there's
Damn,
they
dude.
just
It's
wrap
like that.
That's brilliant,
Peaky
bro.
Blinders
That's
is
brilliant.
so dope.
I think I got.
I gotta
chills.
watch
I
this
think I
now.
just
the
I
got
gotta
chills.
watch this show.
The ending episode, it ties into a movie that they're making.
Oh, so they're doing a movie.
They already finished filming it.
They just finished filming it.
So how many seasons?
Six.
Oh goddamn!
Dude, I gotta
And
check.
they're
I gotta
long-
quick
hey,
get behind
gotta
on
get
this
started.
shit.
Hey, there's.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm telling you guys, once
You
you, guys
will
are
not
done,
regret
bro.
it at all.
Once you
bet.
guys done with it, you guys are gonna look
You're
back
gonna
like
thank
this
us.
is one
Yeah.
of the top 5 shows of all time.
Damn.
Okay.
That's
And,
how.
but
That's how I
this-
felt about Vampire Diaries.
You know what my favorite movie is? The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
You know, so and nobody can see it, but Schloggy got kicked off the set. He's gone now.
The Sisterhood of the Traveling Booth.
the Brotherhood of the Traveling Booth.
The Brotherhood of the Traveling Booth. That's the fucking. That's the episode, bro. No, one thing I wanted to say, or you were saying something. Sorry, go ahead. You were talking.
No, just the movie's gonna tie the whole show together at the end of it.
Barry Cunningham, dude. I think he's Thomas Shelby's son.
That's fucking nuts. So you're already just
Hey,
saying
bro.
actors. You're saying actors that can act,
Bro,
So,
Tom
yeah,
Hardy
yeah.
and Thomas Shelby are the main two.
Tom
bro, and
Hardy,
they-
dude. What's that movie with Tom Hardy where he's like the
Venom?
head, when the
No, just
Hefe?
kidding.
He's the Hefe of the
Legend.
distillery.
Lawless, dude.
Lawless,
Oh,
where he gets
Lawless.
his, he gets
With
his, he
Shia-
gets his
with
throat
Shia-
slit,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
he walks like a fucking mile.
He
holding it
survives.
together,
He
dude.
survives, bro. There's a scene in
There's
that
a
movie.
legend in that. They're like, that's what they talk about. The legend is that they can't die.
Well, that's why his
Yeah.
brother. That's why that dude, the mob boss fool that plays.
they were in World War One
He
too. Like
plays,
Thomas Hardy was in World War One.
He plays Sirius Black. That guy, he's the mob guy in that movie. When they go, so Shia LaBeouf, the little brother, goes
They
and
come in
tries
from
to
Chicago and
Yeah,
they're trying to
yeah.
they're trying to fucking monopolize all the fucking moonshine. and shit.
Well, they go and they try to do their own cell.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, homeboy and his little homie, they go and try to make a sale, and the mob fucking intercepts them, and they go to put him in a ditch.
And they asked who his brother
Yeah,
is.
and he's like, he said Thomas Shelby's your brother, or not Thomas Shelby. He said, what's their names? in that?
Tom Hardy.
I'm trying to think of his
character.
name in
Let me-
that.
I'm looking it up.
It's like-
Yeah, look that up. Well, and he's like, oh, that's your brother, and then he breaks bread with him. And he's like, so you can pull this for me every time? And he's like, yeah. He's like, all right, we got a deal.
That's
So-
a business decision.
Well,
right
when the guy, the fool that's tied in with the governor, that's trying to put the monopoly on the bootlegging and take cuts, the hitman that they bring in, the state guy, the state representative, the fool that's got the gloves, the cleaned up
His
fool.
name's Forrest.
Forrest.
But
Yeah, yeah,
what's
yeah.
their last name?
Bondurant.
Bondurant. There we go. So
That's a fucking name.
It's dope. So that guy for the state goes and finds that stiller, the
distillery?
the distillery, and he beats the fuck out of him. Beats the fuck out of Shia LaBeouf. He has those white gloves on, and Shia LaBeouf's like trying to tell him no more, and he like gets blood on his gloves, dude, and he starts beating the fuck out of him more. When he goes back, Forrest walks in the bar when he's all beat the fuck up, and he's like, you just fucking stood there and got fucking beat up. Now I got to go do something about this.
Yeah, like because you punked
yeah,
out, dude.
Because you punked out, I got to go
Yeah.
fucking take care of this.
You're making
fool.
my fucking job
Yeah.
harder.
And the part when they come and they're outside the little gas station or whatever, and the cop is like trying to like press Forrest, and Forrest is like, "What the fuck, dude? I fucking know you. I've sold moonshine to you." Like, what
He
the
literally
fuck?
just walks up to him and he's like, "What's
the
up,
fuck are you
bitch?"
gonna do?"
Yeah.
And the other brother, the middle brother, comes fucking running out. He's like, "Oh, you pissed off so and so." He comes out, fucking cracks the cop.
Yeah.
Then he puts the fucking gas
oh,
nozzle.
their other brother?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
puts the gas.
Oh,
he's like, he's
yeah.
been drinking
Gases
Sean.
now.
Yeah, he's like, he's been drinking. He's been on
the shine.
He's on the shine today. He's on the shine early this morning.
Yeah.
He comes out, fucking hits him, puts the fucking pump in his mouth, dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
And no, the
That's
scene.
gangster though, bro.
Well,
Like,
when
fuck,
they get
if
they
you're gonna
get the
show
get
up to
back.
my fucking place, dog, strong arming me. Yeah, well, guess what? I got this dude in here that's been drinking moonshine since 7 a.m.
I don't know. So you guys know the movie. I don't know exactly what they do to the two guys. They find the two guys that slit Homeboy's neck.
Forces.
Yeah, so they find the two guys, and Homeboy's in there. He's like, Shia LaBeouf like goes to like see what's going on or whatever. He's like, get the fuck out of here. You don't want to see any of this shit. And they mail their like they like cut
teeth?
No, it's like their fucking vocal cords or some shit. They mailed something in a jar to that fool.
They killed the men and sent one of their testicles.
Testicles, yeah, okay.
Damn,
And so
bro.
they sent it to Homeboy, the DA guy or whatever that ended up working for whatever. But and then the movie, the way it ends. Have you seen that movie?
Oh,
It's been a long time.
yeah.
Special
I've seen
Agent
it,
Rakes
though.
or whatever.
Rakes, yeah.
Agent Rakes.
He plays He plays somebody else in another movie too, bro.
Yeah, he's always playing.
That guy's usually a bad guy, though.
Yeah, he plays in a click on
He
movies
plays a
that
good bad guy.
Yeah, he's a very good.
He's
bad
in a
guy.
click on the movies that he's in. There's another movie that he's in that surprised me. I can't fucking remember what it was.
It just shows like Avengers.
What's his
Endgame.
name? Guy Pearce.
It's just
Guy Pearce.
brother
Yeah.
of the
Oh,
Traveling Booth.
Guy Pearce plays the bad guy in the Count of Monte
Fieri.
Cristo.
Iron
Guy
Man.
Fieri.
Iron
That
Man.
guy-
Iron Man 3. He's in Iron Man 3.
but no, but that
Oh,
actor.
he's the fucking.
You know, he is in Iron Man 3 for sure.
He's in Prometheus. He's
Oh,
in,
Prometheus! Damn,
Such a
dude.
good
I gotta
movie.
watch that one again, dude.
Such a good
I just seen a clip that came up through my YouTube suggested about the part when they find the dude and they wake
they're-
him up and he
they're looking at
fucking
him?
rips his head off, dude.
like the guy, like the robot's fucking like talking to him, and this dude that just woke up is just like,
Oh, he's in the Hurt Locker.
It just
It
fucking
starts
grabs
crashing.
him. Well, but he plays. You've seen the Count of Monte Cristo.
That's one of the best movies of all time,
He plays
bro.
I've never seen it.
the friend that fucking that portrays Dantes.
Oh, okay.
The blonde guy that
Yeah,
steals
yeah,
the
yeah.
wife and shit. That's him, bro.
No fucking
Yeah,
shit,
bro.
dude.
It hit me hard.
Dude.
I was like, what?
Dude, he's in hell.
Red. The Count of Monte Cristo, bro. When this fool told me about it, bro, one of the best. You know
what
why?
is it about?
So Edmund.
You're like
Don-
the Count of Monte Cristo.
No. So just one of the
Dummy.
before you get into
Yeah,
this, bro.
I'll explain it to you.
One of the best parts about it, bro, is because I know you love chess. The
Oh,
chess piece
shit.
is one of the most intricate pieces that go with this movie.
It's like,
Bro.
It's
Really?
like
Bro,
the
yes.
the king, specifically the king.
All they say
it's-
is just check.
Yeah,
For something, and then they get one up, then
no,
checkmate
you would
at the
no,
very
you would know
end,
the
bro.
phrase when it's not your turn, or you're
No,
you're the
check.
You're the king for the day. That's what it is. It's
King
like
for
you're
a
the
day.
king for the day.
So this is how I know you'd fuck.
Or
'cause
kings to
you'd
you,
see
kings
that,
to you,
bro, and you'd be like,
Dantes.
"Fuck, okay."
I already
One-
know how that guy's fucking. Like,
so the
I'm like
movie.
check,
One of
I'm,
the
I'm
best
like
movies,
checkmate
bro.
in 2 moves.
So the story is
Yeah.
an old story, but what it is
What time frame is it set in? Like
this is when
1800s?
Napoleon, around the time of Napoleon, he gets banished to Ashiba, the island off of France that's guarded by the new French government. So they've imprisoned Napoleon on this island, and they don't let him leave the island. And on the island, if anybody, outsider or not, no matter what, under any circumstances, if you get on that, if you make landfall on that island, you're considered somebody that's trying to break out Napoleon. So you're killed on sight. As soon as you go on the beach, it's that secure. Well, the beginning of the story is Dantes and Mondego, Count Mondego. They're on this boat, and their captain is sick. He caught the brain fever or something they called it, and he's fucked up.
Yeah, I think this is the time when they don't have technology or nothing.
yeah,
bro. So
exactly.
they don't know what the fuck to do.
So this is like 1800s, whenever Napoleon was around. It's 1700s or something, right? Something around there.
Like late-
16,
late
17,
1800s.
something like that.
Yeah, not in the 1600s.
Whoa.
We're talking like medieval times.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Yeah, something around there, whatever.
That's
So-
after gunpowder was invented.
They go.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
trying to seek counsel from that island. They don't know it's Ashiba. They don't know that Napoleon's there. Well, they wash ashore. They get into a fight with these guards, and this fool stops them and is like, "Tell me why I shouldn't kill you guys right now." And he says, "My captain's sick. We're seeking counsel. Like, I just need your physician. Like, I'll do anything. We just need to see your doctor." Well, they go in. They see him and shit, and they end up staying there for the night. Well, when they're staying there, the guy says, "Yeah, you can stay here, but I need you to do a favor for me." So he goes in and grabs Dantes. So Dantes goes out and talks to this guy. You don't know who this guy is yet. Mondego stays behind. Mondego doesn't get invited to go and talk with this guy. So he's already all pissed off. He's one of those guys that's like hella egotistic. Like he's the bad guy in the movie. Well, this guy goes and he grabs him and says, "Let's go for a walk. Talk to me." So he's talking to him and he's like, "I'm Napoleon. It's Napoleon Bonaparte." And he's talking to this fool. And he's like, "I need you to do me a favor. It's my price for trade for the use of my physician." And he's like, "Yeah, of course. What do you need?" He said, "I'm giving you a letter. In this letter, you can't open it. You can't tell anybody I'm giving you this letter. Take it to so-and-so." And he's like, "Well, how do I know to find him?" He's like, "He'll find you. That's what it is. So you don't know what's in this note." Well, Mondego sees that interaction and sees him get handed a piece of paper. But Dantes doesn't know that Mondego's seen him do that. So they go back to France or whatever. Dantes is named the captain of the ship. all this shit because the dude got sick, and they're celebrating. Well, when they're celebrating, they get raided by English troops or French troops.
God damn it.
And they go and take him in for questioning. And this guy, his name's Villefort. He's the state prosecutor. He's the new state prosecutor for the new French Revolution, the English Revolution, or whatever. He's asking him and is like, "What is this I hear that you got a letter from somebody?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, Dantes can't read. He's bottom of the barrel, bro. He can't read nothing." So he opens up this letter and you see it on his face, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And he's like, "Who knows that you had this?" He's like, "Nobody." And he's like, "Okay, we'll keep it that way." And he starts burning the letter. When he burns the letter, he's like, "Don't speak of this to anybody. You're good," or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, by the way, who did Napoleon say, or did so and so say he was delivering this to?" And he says his name, and I can't remember his name, but that dude that is examining that fool or questioning that guy, his face gets all fucking scared. He's like, "Oh fuck." So he burns this letter. When he leaves, he thinks he's free, but he gets thrown on a fucking chariot and he goes to the Chateau d'If. It's a fucking prison in the middle of this island, the dead center of this island. And he gets sentenced to die, and he doesn't know why. And long story short, he's out there in this prison, and he's sitting in his cell one day, like 3 or 4 years pass by, and he sees the bottom of his fucking his cell. It's like a cinder block cell, like old. He sees it start popping up, and this old dude pops up through it, and he thinks he's tripping. And this old dude comes up in his cell and is like, "Hey," he's like, "Fuck," he's like, "I thought I was fucking digging that way this whole time. I've been digging for fucking 8 years." He's been digging this hole, and he went up instead of going that way. And he fucking they start talking, whatever. And Dantes, again, he's illiterate. He's not smart. He's from rough upcoming, whatever. So the guy is the guy was imprisoned for knowing where the treasure of Monte Cristo. He was sentenced for something, but he knows where the treasure of Monte Cristo is. That's goods that some Spanish guy had fucking unloaded because he had too much, and it's mass fortune somewhere, and he's the only guy that knows it.
Millions, bro.
Yeah, fucking for real. And so he's the only guy that knows it. I shouldn't have told you that early. Sorry. But what happens is they go, "Okay, so I've dug for 8 years. If you help me dig, we dig this way. Now that I know where we're going, we can make double time. In exchange for your work, I'll teach you to read, write, and I'll teach you how to fight. Jousting and shit, like those type of swords, right?" So you see this whole scene of him in this movie. He's learning how to read, write, blah, blah, blah. And this old guy's teaching him. Well, there's a scene where this old guy ends up breaking down to why Dantes got locked up, like why he's here, because Dantes didn't know what the fuck was going on. Come to find out, the reason that homeboy, the prosecutor, knew that Dantes had that letter is because Mondego told him. So Mondego, his friend that was also on the island, tells the prosecutor, "Hey,"
Threw him under the bus.
threw him under the bus, yeah, because he wanted his chick. Because they were fighting over this chick. But Dantes wasn't looking at it that way. This fool's just egotistic as fuck. Well, so there's the conspiracy to lock up Dantes, and he realizes it. What he realizes is why would the prosecutor burn the note that he had? Why would he burn it? And he was breaking it down, and you see him like questioning, like he's coming to realization himself, right? And he realizes that the guy that Napoleon told him to take the letter to was the prosecutor's dad. And his dad was a part of Napoleon Bonaparte's inner circle trying to free him from Elba, the island. And his son's like, fuck, I can't have that because I'm in power now. If Napoleon comes back, the government's fucked. So I won't have a job. So he's like, I can't fucking do that. Nobody can know about this, right? Well, he realizes it, dude. He spent all this time getting fucking smart, fucking learning how to fight, be intricate as fuck, right? Detailing his plan. One day they're digging in the roof, and the hole collapses and it kills the old guy. And when the old guy's dying, he's like, Dantes, he's like, hurry. He's like, I need to give you this. And he gives him this little sheet of cloth, and it's a map to where the treasure of Monte Cristo is. So he gets the map or whatever, and he's dead. And when he's dead, he's realizing, he's like, fuck, they're going to come and get this body, because somebody comes to try to feed him. And the old guy doesn't, because they open a door and they go to like put the ladle in of food. He wasn't there that day. So they were like, oh, fuck, the old guy's probably dead. So they go, and he knows that they're about to bring he sets a body bag in there, and they put the guy in the body. Dantes realizes, he's like, fuck, I'm going to trade places with the old guy. I'm going to fucking go in the body bag, and I'll put the old guy in my cell, because they don't know. So he goes in the body bag. They're about to go throw him off the cliff at the Shadow Deep, and he fucking grabs the dude's keys, pulls him in the water. That dude's a piece of shit too.
Yeah,
the warden,
yeah.
every year for 12 years, every year on his anniversary, the warden would come in and lash him. Every year. And so throughout these scenes, you see him just getting whipped, bro. And you see this fool turn into a savage, bro, like a calculated savage. So he escapes the Shadow Deep, and he washes up on this island. And when he gets to this island, this guy is sitting there in this boat, and they're pirates basically.
Yeah.
They're pirates basically, and they steal shit. Well, he gets on the island. They have this fool fucking locked up, and he comes up, and he's talking to the leader of the pirate crew, Dantes is, and he's all fucking teeth are fucked up, raggedy ass clothes, because he's been in the Shadow Deep. And he's like, I would ask you where you're from, but since the Shadow Deep is that way and you look like this, I know you escaped from there. He's like, so tell me why I shouldn't kill you. And he fucking says something, and he's like, okay, well, I got a better idea. He's like, this guy Jacopo is the guy that's tied up, okay? He's like, he stole a cut that he was supposed to give to everybody, but we were going to kill him. But instead, I'll have you two fight to the death, and if you win, you could take his spot, and Jacopo dies. So he's like, all right, he's like, deal. So they start knife fighting or whatever, and he gets on top of that fool, the Jacopo guy, Dantes does, and he's about to kill him, and he looks over to the dude, and he's like, your guys have seen sport. This guy's a well-trained knife fighter. Why don't you just keep both of us, and you gain more expertise, and you're a deeper crew? And the guy's like, all right, cool. So they go and he goes and works with these pirates for like 3 years. And he finally comes back to Montserrat, where they grew up and where this all started. And he goes back, and he gets there, and he realizes all this shit. I won't get too far into those details, but he realizes all this shit's changed. And Mondego now lives in Paris. He's married his girlfriend. Those two got married, had a kid, and he's a count. And all this shit, they're all in Paris, and they're all living this lavish life.
You spoiled the whole fucking movie, dude.
Well, no. There's certain parts that I'm keeping out that are way better. But ultimately, he ends up going, and they get a boat, and they go and they find this treasure. They go and they find the treasure of Monte Cristo. And they load up all this treasure on this boat, and this Jacopo fool. Oh yeah, Jacopo is his right-hand man basically now.
Who's that guy's? What's it called?
Jacopo
what's his name?
is
Dantes' right-hand man,
right-hand
because he
man.
saved his life. Because when he saved his life, he looked at him. He's like, God is my
I'm in
witness.
debt for you.
I'm in debt forever. He's like, I'll always have your back. He's like, I'm your guy, bro, for life. And they go find this treasure. They have boatfuls of this fucking treasure, bro. All gold. It's retarded. And this fool's still sitting there, bro. He's got all this money, bro. And he's just looking at this fire, and he's like, bro, you are the richest man I've ever heard of. All of your problems are done. And he's like, no. He's like, I need my vengeance. He's like, I need these guys to pay for what I did. He's like, fuck it, dude. I'll go Paris tonight, and I'll fucking kill him. Problem solved. He's like, no, they got to suffer like I did. So, and he's like, well, if you want to take him down, you can't be called Zatara. That's what they gave him the nickname, was Driftwood. That's what Zatara means. So Zatara the whole time.
Zatara.
He's like, Zatara. He's like, well, you need a better name than Zatara. And he's like, he looks on the thing, and he's burning the map because he knows how to get there now. He burns the map, and you see the name Monte Cristo, and he's like, I'm going to be the Count of Monte Cristo. So this whole fucking movie after that is him fucking bodying these fools, bro.
It's like two different
my
movies put
God,
into one,
bro.
bro. It's insane.
How long is it? Like 3 hours?
It's a two and a half hour movie.
That's when movies.
I feel like I just
were
watched
actually-
it.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
I feel like I just seen
but
it.
keep in mind though, there's a lot more details in that story that are because I'm very bland about it. There's a lot of intricate details.
You made me want to watch it.
So,
Yeah.
I felt
but
like
there's
I
one
watched it.
part.
Yeah.
There's
I'm like,
one part.
well, there's one thing you guys don't know.
I feel
Seto
like I
was
just
the
had the
narrator.
trailer.
Yeah, I
my mind.
I was the guy that wrote the movie. No. So there's
say
a part
sit
though.
down.
This is the last one
This
I'll have
is
you
a
guys
script
because
I
it's
wrote.
kind of that like Bosch mentality shit.
Yeah.
He goes. They're basically taking down this fool, and he's going broke. Basically, Mondego.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And he's
Broke after
gambling.
finding that.
No,
No.
Mondego's the other guy he's
Oh,
trying
the
to get
other
back
guy.
at. So
Okay.
he's bankrupting this fool. He's like buying the ports, the boats, all this shit. And he goes,
Oh, so he's
goes-
torturing him that
yeah.
way.
Yes, yeah, he's fucking taking him down.
You told
bro.
me about this. You
Taking
told me
him
about this.
down.
this
Yeah,
is one of the
okay.
coldest parts.
And
dude.
so he goes, yeah, he can't get, he's losing money gambling. He can't get any shipments in because he owns those, so you fucking him over or whatever. And he goes, yeah, he's trying to take out loans from the banks. He's like, buy the banks.
Oh, that's cold blooded.
Cold, bro.
That is so
Dude, this
cold.
is one of the greatest movies, bro.
It's
What year was it?
2000,
2002.
2002.
What
yeah.
happens to the girl?
She ends up marrying Dantes. And I won't ruin anything else from there.
Does she have big tits or what?
She's hot.
Wait,
Nice, she's hot.
she ends up marrying Dantes after leaving him.
But you'll see.
There's a
I'm
lot,
not going to
bro.
ruin.
There's-
Yeah, there's
no,
a
this
lot.
is
she
one
was
of those-
she was forced into it.
It's like
You'll see.
It's
You'll
one of
see.
the movies, bro, where it's a mind fuck.
She thought he was dead, dude.
She had to move on, bro.
They told her. They told everybody that he was dead. Dantes was dead. The only fools that knew that he was alive were V4 and the prosecutor.
Yep.
Because they sent him
And
there.
Mondego.
Mondego and V4. Sorry.
But that Mondego guy's assuming that he's dead.
Yeah,
he's assuming
dude.
he's
But
dead.
when there's when they cross paths for the first time, bro, dude. Dog.
Oh, I bet he freezes.
Oh no, but they cross paths and homeboy doesn't even know it. He doesn't even realize it, dude. But when he realizes it, that's
He's
when
like,
it's-
"Oh, fuck."
He's like, what the fuck, dude? He tore his ass down all the way down. So he
To
took
the
everything,
nubs.
dude. The chonies off, socks off, all that fool, bro.
Whoa.
Podcasts are better with friends. I know that we got this is a pretty detailed episode.
It was a good episode.
Some
Not,
good-ass
that's
shit.
not one of our funnier.
Solid
Like,
one.
it was more so like conversing. Yeah. I like
You guys got anything?
Ben Johnson is supposedly very intrigued by the Bears. So
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
it. Merry Christmas.
It's gonna be like a few days
Merry
early,
Chrysler.
but this is our Christmas episode.
whoa, you're going to be loaded up with episodes this week, actually,
Oh, yeah.
because we have
Monday,
this one's
the
going to come out
Collective.
tomorrow. We're going to be doing the collective tomorrow. That'll come out Christmas Eve.
No, the press box come out Christmas.
Yeah,
Eve.
that's what I'm saying. The collective
Oh, yeah,
tomorrow,
yeah, yeah.
press box Christmas Eve, and then we'll be back in Friday for the collective, and then that'll be out next Monday too.
Yep.
And then
And then we got the press box coming out on Tuesday because of the games. Going
any
on.
Christmas wishes, man? Anything you guys want to say? It's
Just like I say every week, man. Love your people, bro.
Yeah.
Love your people. Show kindness where you can. And if you're ever going through it, if you ever feel like you don't have anybody to reach out to, like literally all of us here are more than happy to talk you through some stuff.
to help you out.
Stop
man.
holding
We
grudges.
just caught it. We just caught like a crazy death and like from
Yeah,
one of
rest
our family
in
friends.
peace. Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
And I just want to say, man, it's like it's never as deep as you think it is. And just reach out to people, man.
Yup.
Give somebody a hug, man. Reach out to people. If you are lucky enough to spend Christmas with your family this year, soak that shit up. You know
That shit's priceless.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody. I realize, dude, and I know we got to go, but like, I realize stressing so much over Christmas, over the money side of like getting people
It's not
gifts
even
and
worth
stuff,
it, bro.
dude. It's not, bro. It's really not. Obviously, do something, but don't stress yourself out.
yeah, don't stress yourself.
Yeah,
out.
don't stress yourself out, dude. Have fun with your family. Love your family. Health, wealth, peace to everybody. Thanks to the listeners.
Dude,
Truthfully.
So I had my my dad's side Christmas or whatever Eve last night, like Christmas Eve, so because my grandparents are going to California,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they were
you
like,
gotta get it
they
in.
just want to get everybody together, and my uncle. He got this ornament and it showed 2024, but then it showed Kaiser Family Gathering Christmas or whatever. And we did a white elephant thing or whatever, like the Dirty Santa where you steal the gifts
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
And I got it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna steal that motherfucker."
Yeah.
And somebody stole Renee's gift, and she stole it, and she's like, "Steal it back so we can have it." And then so I stole it back, and now like we only did like two
Three
steals,
or
Yeah, you
two
stole it,
steals,
so it can't be stolen
Yeah.
again.
So then my uncle was all mad because he brought it. I was like, "Well, now I'm gonna think of you guys every time I put this up on the tree."
There you go. There
But
you go.
shout out my cousin Amber. She told me that she listened to the episode like since we started.
Oh, shout out Mo too. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out Mo too.
Oh, yeah,
man.
shout out
Yeah.
everybody listening.
Yeah,
she
shout
was
out all the
she
people.
was telling me, she's like, "Dude, yeah, I just throw it on and just go at it every." She's like, I listen to every episode you guys drop. So I was like,
That's
all right,
what's
fucking
up,
big
man.
bag,
Yeah.
dude.
Shout out.
Yeah.
That's a Christmas present.
That's
in itself,
exactly,
man.
bro.
Love.
I'm
Yeah.
good. Love your people, bro, for real. Like Red always says, bro, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
What do we say?
Q Poland.